yeah. That's right. We're back for the final game of the night. It's Dr. Heckle. It's Snoe, Plaus. It's MD2L Season 17 Upper Bracket Finals. These are the top. We're looking at 2 of the top 3 teams from this season of MD2L.
This is a big deal. One of these 2 teams are going to make it to the grand finals, where it all comes down to.
Yeah, I'm very excited for this. And let's just get right into it because we're flying through these bands like we always do. That will fix it. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, we get a Kunkka first pick from Team Entropy. Now, we saw them earlier this week. They were on the main. They were on the main feed up against Bro Esports, Maddie's team.
Yes, and they sent a message. Game 1 was super close. Game 2 was not.
Game 1 was maybe one of the best games of Dota I've ever watched.
Oh, that was great. That was super resilience. I mean, they showed they can play from behind. They showed they can play when they're ahead.
Yeah. I mean, was that the double base race? Was that the Mega Creeps or the Mega Creeps bait?
No. That was the week before. That was the KeliDosiia.
Correct. Yes. That was
the
wait,
Luna.
That was Maddie KeliDosiia.
Yes. That was the set against Maddie.
Incredible.
But the Omni Knight, right? We've seen this hero really prioritized in the professional scene. Provides an intense amount of laning, super secure lanes. It used to be the opposite, but now he just trades so well.
Yeah, with Purifying Hammer now as like a sort of attack modifier. He gets a lot of healing with the shard, the double heal.
Oh yeah,
it's crazy. It's like Omni Knight, good hero. Turns out he got old Guardian Angel back. None of this like charge-based garbage. He got old Repel back.
And like degen aura, but does something.
Yeah, man. It's like Omni Knight plus from like 2013, 2012.
Oh yeah.
We're seeing some respect bans here. The Underlord first overall ban for Team Kelly greater than Dosia. I'll call him KGD.
Okay. Yeah.
Banning time.
Saw that hero prioritized in the first set of the
for sure.
This afternoon, perhaps. But yeah, over on the other side, we see Lone Druid first ban, Vengeful Spirit first ban.
That has to be some research, right?
Arc Warden second rounds of ban, right? Yeah.
That has to be targeted because Arc Warden got 0 picks, 0 bans at the International, untouched.
Mm-hmm.
But still, you do not want to lose a cheese game to that hero when it really counts.
Yeah, it is miserable. To get behind against that hero is suffering, and if you're against a known Arc Wardener, it's just bad. Like, just play something else. Just play literally.
Yeah. Show me something different.
Yeah.
So here we go. Second slate of picks. The Shadow Demon get banned out. If you're the Omni Knight team, you have to keep that in mind. Shadow Demon's a hard counter to that hero. As Doc just pounding
that shit, man. I'm in it to win it.
Now we don't
to go 3 games.
Right? We don't have a ton of data.
Gotta fix
2
that later.
points for Gryffindor.
Clip that shit.
10 seconds.
That must have looked amazing.
I could have balled. I tried to.
Yes,
actually.
you did try to. Yeah.
I got cut from the JV team in 6th grade.
Which was bullshit.
Ending my hoop dreams. Which was bullshit. I got hurt.
Talk about bullshit. It's Luna and maybe a couple months ago Hoodwink. So here we go.
Still bullshit.
He's probably still bullshit, but not as like overwhelming in lane as they were before. But I mean, Kunkka Hoodwink, that is going to be a set solid lane. You're going to be against Luna Omni Knight, probably. Like we probably know the lanes here.
Probably the lane setup. Yeah, and like with X Mark, that's so free. That's like,
so free.
Well, debuff immunity will probably remove that.
Yes, a point and repel just breaks all of that.
Yeah, but without it, it is like 7 seconds of Heartsies.
Yeah, it's something in the neighborhood. It's a lot, and it's a set setup. That's why people like Kunkka right now. One, you can't burst that guy. It's like it's nearly impossible. And he just provides so much initiation. Like Kunkka pre BKB is a nightmare.
Yeah, I mean, tidal wave to capture X Mark. Even like we saw some excellent torrents in that first set today.
Oh yeah.
10 seconds.
Between
the coffin closers.
And we forgot of Moscato.
Yes, we forgot of the Moscato. They've been around.
We forgot the name of the first fucking team for the first set. Turns out. Now here's a hero that we thought we would see last in game 2 of the last series is Timber Saw.
Right. A strong hero, just a durable laner. And look, already you're going to match up really well against these 2 strength heroes in Kunkka DK, and you're good against Hoodwink. You can save your teammates from the stun. Very reliable.
You can just throw out the chocolate.
Yeah. Or any of your spells. They all break trees.
Yep. It's tough over here, man. I shouldn't have shotgunned the rest of that.
Pounded that.
I pounded that.
Clip that.
Yeah. Clip that shit. Clip that shit.
We have the full setup. This is venture capitalist money at its finest.
At its fucking finest. You can't see. He's a little off screen, but our executive producer is down. We might get a cat on screen, maybe during one of the drafts, maybe the next draft. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, if he hops up here during a game, you'll probably get a peek.
Yeah, he's kind of extremely content right now, which rules.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's good that he's not like knocking stuff over or screaming.
Yeah. He tried to drink my water a little bit earlier, but then he chilled out.
Yeah, he often. I don't know if I've mentioned this on the cast, but he does like to make me watch him go to the bathroom.
Yes.
Like, he'll yell at me, and then I have to follow him up to the office where his litter box is.
Yeah.
There's like 4 litter boxes in my house. And he needs to go to his, and he needs me present. Because, like, when I go to the bathroom, he waits outside. So he's expecting a reciprocation on that.
Of course.
On that unspoken contract.
I mean, it's only polite.
So I go up, and he just stinks me out, and then he's off like a shot. It's incredible.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
I wouldn't trade it for anything. I love this little guy. I need to stress that our executive producer is a cat.
Yes.
This isn't like a Weinstein power play.
Oh my god.
Dyer's turn to pitch.
And the next pick is a winner wyvern.
All right.
So here we have a bit more team fight and a bit more anti-strength and anti-physical damage. We're not seeing a ton of physical damage coming out yet from... is that the Dyer? Yeah, but we will. And I mean...
is this near invulnerability with both Winter's and Cold Embrace and Repel?
5 seconds.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's solid. That's a solid
really
save.
good.
You need like a lot of pure damage to bust through that, and they already have the Timber Saw, so I don't know where that's going to come from.
Yeah, this Timber's going to be a hard kill.
Yeah, like right now their CC is tree-based and Dragon Tail and everything Kunkka does, actually. So
yeah,
they have tools.
They got tools. I mean, Kunkka's not bad against Timber. Let me be perfectly clear. Kunkka knows exactly what he's doing.
Yeah. The Quap pick. So it looks like KGD needs a mid laner, and Entropy needs their second support or an off laner. I'm assuming it's carry Dragon Knight.
10 seconds.
Yeah, that's the common position.
Yeah.
I mean, like
Fire Dragon.
Fire Dragon's
Free
not
cleave,
okay.
Garbage. Like I enter Snoe Plaus' fever dream from 2012, where Dragon
Yeah.
Knight just carries every game.
I mean, I had a good win rate on carry
You
Dragon
did.
Knight in that patch. Let's be real.
'Cause
At least
what-
at my skill level at the time.
Yeah, I mean, like what is the most important thing in a MOBA, right?
Don't die.
Don't
Rule
die.
number. Oh my god. Rule number 1. I don't care what
Don't
game you're
die.
playing in this genre. Don't die. Stay on the map.
If it's
you're not
this-
feeding gold, and you can get it yourself.
If it's Deadlock, if it's Smite, if it's
Radiant gets
Star
the ban.
Wars Squadrons.
Did that come out yet?
That came out like 2019, late 2019. That was like an X-wing versus TIE fighter modern version where you could like divert your energy to like shields versus weapons versus engines.
That's actually kind of sick.
Yeah, it didn't really catch on though, and it did make me a little motion sick.
But
it was
that's
like
a problem.
5-on. It was like the multiplayer was
10
5-on-5. It was like a dogfighting MOBA, and there were like
5 seconds.
waves of
Creeps?
yeah, there were waves of NPCs.
Oh,
and
okay.
shit. Yeah, it was like wild. What is this? The
Meepo.
Meepo band?
They just don't want to see that stuff. They don't want to see the Arc Warden.
band, Meepo band,
Lone
Lone Druid
Druid.
band. There's a cheesy motherfucker on Entropy.
Oh yeah.
Tree and Protector band though from KGD. Into it.
Wow. I'm surprised that came this deep. Treant is a premier support. This game,
All right,
still
Dyer
not
gets
too
the ban.
bad. I mean,
Yeah.
just mostly it keeps your towers alive. Rule number 2 is
Defend the
objectives are
towers.
important. Yeah.
Yes. Well, maybe not strictly just the towers. Defend your Walker, defend your Guardian, defend Defend your shrines.
Defend your Roche.
Defend Roche. Defend mid-boss. Dark
seconds.
Willow ban for KGD's second ban, and they're thinking that they need a second support as well.
Yeah, and Willow would have solved a lot of problems, right? More CC and a nice, good source of consistent magic damage. Like, if you get Oggs on that hero, you can just pound into the Cold Embrace.
They haven't banned Visage. Support Kunkka, right?
That's possible.
Support. Oh, the Puck ban. Are they assuming offlane Timber? I usually see Timbers run mid nowadays.
It's flexible. I mean,
flexible.
you could match the Timber up against the DK, and you're pretty happy.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's actually
10
super
seconds.
strong. And they get last pick, so really good. What do we talk about?
Yeah, the
Draft
flexibility.
ambiguity.
Well, there's draft ambiguity, and then there's picking the bullshit, right?
Yeah, right. Which is like Meepo hardcore.
Yeah. Like once you get to the top level, like the TI Grand Final meta there is bullshit that has been found in the video game.
And it's Wind Ranger and it's Sand King who are both
Yeah.
for it.
Whoa. Okay.
Did this dude get picked?
No, I don't think
Or
so.
banned at TI? I
But
love AA.
This game, I kind of like it against Omni, Timber, Wyvern.
I love it. I love it, actually. This is a sick... I don't love playing AA in general. I think AA in its
seconds
current
left.
state is sick because you used to have to get a shard to farm, and now you just get that shit for free, and
Oh,
that's
yeah.
tight. That's good stuff.
Well, in modern Dota, every hero can farm.
That's true, too.
Yeah, which is important.
Game's got
But
it.
like,
What are you doing here, Dota? Great.
ooh,
Night Stalker. Okay, so I think it is a
I
mid-timber
envy you,
saw.
hero chooser.
Okay, so the Night Stalker, he can disrupt the Kunkka combo. If he gets on top of Quap,
yeah.
AA, or Hoodwink, you can go to town. Not very good against the Dragon Knight,
Yeah, you're
but you
not
have
gonna
other
get-
tools for that in the Timber. Mm-hmm. Actually, yeah, Timber seems to be the only one that can really take down that hero right now, but, I mean,
DK?
sometimes all you need is one.
Yeah, that's true. So we're seeing the player assignments now. We're going to have Mad Dog Kunkka. We saw this last time we cast Entropy. Staples on Hoodwink. I think we also saw that guy on that hero.
Yep.
Narethine DK, Abravia Queen of Pain, and Spaghetti Jesus on Ancient Apparition.
Wow.
Meanwhile, we got Jukester on Omni Knight, Dosia on Luna, Kanye Disciple on Timbersaw, Butt Health, my man Butt Health on Winter Wyvern, and OK on Night Stalker. What do we think of this draft? What do we think? Who do we think's got the better chance from the rip?
Well, I see 0 reliable stuns coming from Team Kelly greater than Dosia.
Is there anything over a mini stun?
No.
That's
The
not
longest stun, they have Winner's Curse, and that is it.
That's not great.
So that definitely raises the execution barrier. Whereas this squad, look at all those stuns.
so much point and click.
Yeah, there's so much setup, and that's why the AA is good here.
Yes. All right. We're going to hop into this one. It is upper bracket finals between KGD and Entropy.
All right, get ready.
Game 1 of this best of 3. Winner goes to the grand finals. We'll see him tomorrow afternoon for that. That's recently confirmed best of 5 finals for season 17, and I'll be there casting it with Snoe Plaus. You can bet your bottom dollar that's going to be a rip-roaring good time. Cannot wait for that. We're just taking a quick look at these items. Look at all those gauntlets.
Yeah, we can see the bracers already formulating. I think we're going to see a couple on Winter Wyvern, too.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
But definitely Night Stalker's getting 2, Kunkka's getting 2, DK at least 1.
Is Wyvern intelligence, or did she get relegated to Universal?
Universal. I think, wait, let's find out. Let's just confirm that real quick.
Yep. Universal?
Yeah.
Wow, 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 wow.
That's a
Musical
Gang,
break.
30 seconds.
Are we going to see Timber run in here?
He's thinking about it. He's hanging out.
Kind of going for a defensive. Wow. Some all chat coming from Butt Health here.
Are you Guyus smoked?
Goyus.
Talking about Mango's hide over here.
Lost in the woods.
Lost in the woods.
We might see a fight here.
Yeah, they are circling for this
I hope your
River
shoulders are
Rune.
broad enough for 4 sacks of flour,
Kanye
because
Disciple
let's get the
moving
draft
into
on.
position. We'll grab it.
Your team
Torrent comes out, but he is able to snag it in time. Meanwhile, Arctic Burn flying out onto Hoodwink. Looks like there will be a small chase. not a lot. The Buzzsaw comes out from KeliDosiia, which will ward back the Kunkka. And now we're off. It is a mid matchup between Timbersaw and Quap, just like we drew it up. That's KeliDosiia on Timber and Abravia on Quap. Meanwhile, up top, we got OK on the Night Stalker. He's going to get stunned up here by Narathine on the DK. Meanwhile, Spaghetti Jesus is just going to tank a bunch of Arctic Burns, and Staples is also here. It's a tri-lane up here to kick things off, and Night Stalker, you say, fuck it, we ball. They're going to go onto Spaghetti Jesus. They take him down, but then OK goes down to Narathine. Butt health. Taking that first blood. I do not know if the Forgot of the Moscato game is being streamed. You can check our Discord. Thank you, Dragonfire.
Oh, they're playing again?
Yes. Yeah, they
Wow.
played twice in a row. They fought maybe they're against Maddie's team. I don't know. While down here we've got Jukester on Omni Knight. Entropy, Luna going to get thrown up in the air there by the Kunkka. That's Mad Dog Kunkka and Staples on that Hoodwink. Now we saw both of these, like I mentioned, we saw both of these guys playing these heroes last time we cast this team, and they were formidable.
Oh, yeah. It was a strong lane. They knew how to play it. I think I'm not sure who was... Maybe that was the mid-Kunkka game? Because Staples...
Staples.
Ouch.
Watch. Yeah, it's like literally clapped by the tomato bear. And that is a fairly big creep wave for under 2 minutes in. Wild stuff. They got to be careful. Luna does not have, those glaives all the way up yet. Spaghetti Jesus getting poked down by these Arctic Burns. That hurts so bad.
That hurts a ton. Whoa.
Oh, but they're committing quite a lot. OK's going to need to void Narathine on that DK to stop the aggression. Meanwhile, mid. Abravia taking some tower shots. KeliDosiia pushing them off the tower. Smacking up those creeps. Unable to get that deny.
2 points in screen there.
Yeah, ruinous. Creep scores looking pretty even mid, 12-10 in favor of the Timbersaw. Meanwhile, Luna keeping up farm, doing like 5 creeps better than Narathine on that DK, but Narathine lodging 6 denies already. That is wild. Oh, another clap from that Hellbear Smasher. We'll bring the creeps back. Dosia does not want this pull to go through. Staples has been on the ball with this kind of stuff. Jukester's zoning him out on this Omni Knight like they don't even care. They do.
Yeah, that's just kind of what Omni Knight does. Like, if you're around him too long, you just take way too much damage.
Yeah, it's like, you could trade, but he'll always come out on top with the heal that harms, right?
2 points in Whirring Death.
Okay.
Versus, 1 point in Blink. Always safe.
Yeah, you never want to get caught unawares, particularly against Timbersaw. Again, there's no hard CC, so Blink is ultra free this game until, like, the Gleipners come out. Meanwhile, top. Looks like there's a bit of a scuffle. Bit of a dive. Thinking about it. OK getting pecked down. The Arctic Burn committed. But the Dragon's Tail onto OK with the Breathe Fire and the Cold Feet not proccing. OK will be able to just scoot away. It is daytime, so that is not the inverted facet from Night Stalker. It's the other one. What is that facet?
You blind. You separate vision when you void.
Oh, right. Oh, man, that is devastating stuff. That's a really good one, too.
That's going to be relevant.
It's a hero with just two good facets.
Yeah.
Versus like somebody like Bristleback, where like choose how your hero is worse. Well, I guess it used to be like that, but change things up. Dosia up a little far. Gonna get Acorn. Gonna get
ouch.
Oh,
ouch.
The Forfer.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. You gotta know your positioning and know your limits. Meanwhile, Jukester punishing Staples for being up too far. They're gonna split the wickets on this torrent. Jukester's just gonna walk Staples down, or is he? Pops the stick, gets that massive heal.
I can't look away from this lane. They're all so low.
Oh, butt health sniping Narathine's courier. Oh man, now it's gonna be Jukester.
Ooh, that's how he earned his name.
Yeah, he jukes that torrent, but good.
They're just so low down here. I'm looking at the health bars at the top, and this is the place to be.
Yeah, no, for sure. Staples is just salivating. Meanwhile, mid? Is that a dive under tower? Oh, never mind. The action's actually top, and it's going to be Winter Wyvern. Falling low and dropping. Spaghetti Jesus will pick up that kill, and it looks like there was a nice salvo of spells out there. Narathine pushing back the Night Stalker right when nighttime hits. Kind of ruinous for the Night Stalker.
I'm sweating my balls off spectating this. I love this.
Yeah, isn't it crazy?
Yeah, this is
Isn't it
nuts.
wild? You know, you try to lock in, and then all of a sudden you've missed like 5 kills in a row. It's great. It's like, oh, really nice torrent from the trees. Sets up Luna for that kill. Oh, my goodness. Staples brings it home.
Radiant's middle tower
Another
is
kill.
by a brick.
Onto Luna.
Ouch.
Just bit the bucket.
Oh, and now Spaghetti Jesus' courier going down from. Okay, the
That
infinite.
did 0 damage? That looked crazy.
Yeah, I was confused too.
Yeah,
Infinity Chakra.
exactly. In all chat, gives a wast.
Blast. Oh, Spaghetti Jesus, the deep dive here, and they never stood a chance. Now Narathene might be next as the creeps come in. They're going to creep cut here. Under tower. Meanwhile, down bot, in mid, a Bravia dropping low. Is this in? Oh, he wanted to scream so loud. Kanye Disciple throwing up the high five onto Abravia. See, now, Abravia is recently taken to the general chat. Okay, I might have had some words about in Wednesday's cast about what is and isn't, let's say, correct or safe to eat about pizza. Okay, and posted some, I doubt, peer-reviewed study about, like, you know, the bacterial growth on pizza if you just leave it out overnight. It's going to jump top to try to gank OK, but that silence is devastating. He's going to try to TP out, and that scream hits 3! Kills OK, pushes the 2 back. That's the Timber Saw, and the Winter Wyvern picks up the kill. Beautiful rotation from Abravia. Much better than their takes on eating pizza. Much, much better.
Some stacks here.
Yeah, recovery stacks for Dosia. Not exactly having the best laning stage, death-wise. I think they've died twice. But keeping pace with creep score, keeping up really well, and their team is up. That's TGD. Oh, never mind. Hold that thought. Kanye Disciple got the Timber Chain out of there. Abravia, another wonderful rotation. Staples sets him up for yet another kill.
Radiant's middle tower is about to
Oh,
be a
1-0
pile of
on
smoking
Luna.
rocks.
Okay, yeah, only 1 death.
Bad luck.
Fair. Yeah, here come the bracers. The March of the Bracers are here. That's the big ticket item. That's the big story this patch. How much of the stat item can you get? And then when it hits 25, you get, like, I don't know, like 3,700 free health. It's nuts.
Yep. We're looking back up at top. We're going to hit 6 soon on Night Stalker, and a little bit of time left on Night.
Yeah, hasn't made many plays. Tried to go top to sort of repel Queen of Pain, got initiated on by Queen of Pain. Tried to, you know, flex some of their strength in that first night, and really wasn't able to make any big moves and make a big fracas around the map.
For sure.
Scanning around for enemies.
Juke Star pulling creeps. Mad Dog pulling creeps. Using those creeps to farm. Do lane creeps have armor?
Yes. Range creeps have less than melee creeps. Let's double check that.
Gotcha. And it's 0
versus 2.
2. Okay. Is it more effective then to do the Tidebringer on lane creeps than jungle creeps? Is this the hidden Kunkka tech? Meanwhile, big scuffle deep in the jungle there. Staples is looking for this Luna, knows that they might be falling low, trying to recovery farm, and yeah, does find him. Tries to take away some of her safe farm, and Jukester coming in, trying to punish this. Here comes the Hammer of Purity. Staples retreating into the jungle, exactly where you do not want to be if you're chasing the Hoodwing. And the rotation from the AA gets purified. Staples goes down, maybe in a little deep. No cold feet here, but here comes OK. The ultimate comes out from this Night Stalker. Dosia farming creeps, farming the AA. The TP in. Who canceled their TP?
AA.
You can tell
Oh,
Dyer's
AA is
middle
dead.
tower
I guess that
AA
was
is
Wyvern.
dead. Yeah.
destroyed as I
Yeah, Wyvern, no TP. Unneeded. Double bracers, kind of just flying free.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, here comes that harass. We love Arctic Burn in this household. It feels good. It looks good. There is some counterplay. We see a lot of Seeds of Serenity. Healing is good.
Yeah, Seeds of Serenity
now.
are insane.
Forget I said that.
You know,
Their
AA
bottom tower
mitigates
is in
a
trouble.
lot of that with their ult. Again, you know, ton of healing over on the Radiant side between Cold Embrace, but hold that thought. Oh man, Narathene, you could not have chosen a worse time to pause.
Dog.
Dog. His dog is crying every game. I think there was a dog pause last time we
That was
cast
a
these
cat
guys.
pause. Yeah, that was the cat pause.
Oh, like the cat pause.
We have fun here, everybody. We really do.
Yeah, we're having a good old time.
Having a blast.
They can't look at my eyes. I've got the 6 eyes like Gojo from
Oh, sure.
Jutsu Kaisen. I cast like what is it? Hollow purple. And then I annihilate my living room. I annihilate all of Heckle Studios. All 800,000 square feet of rentable studio space can be yours for very reasonable, unfortunately, monthly subscription locked in hourly rates.
It's a service.
It's a
right?
service. It's
Yeah,
casting
yeah,
as a
yeah.
service. It's a casting studio as a service.
Oh, of course.
You know, if only BTS had followed our model, maybe they'd still be around. You never know.
Our model?
Our model.
Yeah, sure.
My model.
My
model.
No, it's my model.
Yeah, all right. You know what just came out this week?
What came out this week?
Dead Rising Deluxe Remastered. Dead Rising 1.
Oh.
Yeah,
Legendary
man.
game.
Legendary. Like I was watching people stream it, and I forgot how insane all of those boss fights were. Like, all these fights are against people that have, like, cracked like an egg.
Oh, yep,
Like,
yep.
They're called psychopaths. And,
Yep.
Like the clown on the roller coaster who dies and falls on the chainsaws, and then there's the real highlight for me is like everything's had a wonderful graphical overhaul. There's like a bunch of new costumes too. There's like Ken Masters from Street Fighter. There's Mega Man EXE and LAN.
Because I think like the Mega Man blaster was OP.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes. There's
yeah,
a bunch
yeah.
of wonderful little Capcom Easter eggs, and we are getting the go when ready order, and we are about to hop into this game.
And
Oh, yeah, there comes the boat. There comes the scream. Oh man, this is like died in like sub-pixel micro frame transitions between the boat and the scream of pain. It's just too much for my PC to handle. That amount of hate.
Mask of Madness is up.
Yeah, so this Luna's kind of off to the races, but so is Narathine. Look at that top net worth. Rocking the helm of the Iron Will. It's going to have armlet up soon. Has that wonderful bracer that everyone's getting. It's great. Yeah, like both of these carries, we're looking at a good old fashioned carry off here.
Oh yeah.
Like old school style.
Who do you think wins that matchup?
I don't know. Maybe Dragonite. If Dragonite has BKB, I think it's Dragonite. Without it, I think it might be Luna.
Okay, I think Luna's more scary 6-slotted.
Okay, yeah, I can feel that. I feel that. Maybe with Aghanims, the calculus changes a little bit for both
DK
heroes.
Aghanims? For both of them, it's not bad, yeah.
Yeah, you probably have to eat it if you're Luna. You don't really get
Dragon
that
Sight.
stuff. Oh, I forgot. Winter Wyvern's got that really interesting passive.
Uh-huh.
Interesting in the way that I would say people were interesting when I was a freshman, and I didn't want to say they sucked. You're meeting new people. In college. Oh, here comes the dive, though, from Narathine, and the reaction from Kanye Disciple. But Mad Dog is here to X him up, and there's the Winter's Curse. Narathine jocking on his Kunkka. Maybe not the best, the double purified, and here comes the Eclipse from Dacia. First of all is Mad Dog. Narathine, we're about to see who wins that fight. The armlet toggle, the whirling death, the chakram. Turns out the answer was always Timbersaw. Now. Abravia jumping into this. Do they want that smoke? The answer is no. They will blink away, but maybe only to
Yeah,
return
we talked
here.
about that answer to DK, and oh
Man, Kanye Disciple gets screamed at so loud he fucking dies.
yeah, they brought everybody to this fight. That was a 5-on-5.
Yep. And yeah, if you check the fight recap here, it was like absolutely nasty. 200 gold swing, pretty even, all things considered, but Staples is going to just man up against this Night Stalker during nighttime, but only for so long. It ends up going down. Another casualty on the side of Entropy. It's an 8-8 tied kill score. Double bracer up for Night Stalker. Good eyes, Snow. And
Of course.
razor thin gold lead now for Entropy. Let's check those grabs. Let's see. Look at those grabs.
Wow, close game.
Very close game. Very close game from both of these teams. I mean, it is the winter bracket finals.
Oh yeah, they're both going to be rocking.
Yeah, both of these teams have proven their worth. They both belong here, and yeah, now we are Seeing what's up.
Wow, look at this vision. This aggressive vision.
Yeah, 2 deep wards from Entropy, deep into Radiant territory. I mean, when you're going to be... You want to know where the Night Stalker isn't. You know?
Oh, yeah. So you know where you can safely be.
Yeah.
But if he's showing during daytime
Yeah.
and this is on cooldown, you're probably
Midas?
pretty fine. Wow.
That's Hand of Midas Night Stalker.
I've not seen that for a minute.
They're looking to scale.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're one of the few offlaners I feel like that are left that legitimately can't farm. Like, they're so dependent on killing heroes.
Oh, the shard helps.
The shard. Is that when you can just, like, unhinge your jaw
eat
and
a creep.
swallow a creep?
Yeah. You can swallow an ancient.
Oh, my God.
Cannot target ancients during the daytime.
Okay.
But at nighttime, everything's fair game.
You just, like, slurp up a big dinosaur like spaghetti or something. I don't know. It's a solo smoke from this Staples. Ooh, what a bushwhack! And now the Hoodwink ult onto
Oh, taunted!
Oh my God!
Doesn't matter, though.
Doesn't matter. That is actually kind of incredible that they managed to get Staples there in that Winter's Curse and couldn't shoot him. Ends up shooting at his friend, the AA, but it doesn't matter in the end. Winter Wyvern does go down. And that is Kanye Disciple finding Narathene. That's like the last person that Narathene wants to see. Kanye Disciple just eats him for... Like, look at that! That never happens to Dragon Knight. Oh, the armlet toggle, though, but the cavalry is coming. Kanye Disciple, Spider Senses are tingling. Staples hunting. There's the Scurry? Yes, the Scurry through the trees. The chase is given up. Back to farming. Back to nutting on new leaves. That's a great resume. I think we can shop this around. I think we really have a future doing this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is good stuff. There's that nut again. I'm always saying
that damn nut.
That damn nut. What is the facet that Hoodwink chose? Is it the one where trees explode near them?
Yeah, tree bounce trick shot.
Oh, wow. Oh, right. It bounces off of trees.
Yep.
That's cool.
That's so strong in lane. It's
yeah,
insane.
that's brutal stuff. If you're in, like, the Roche Pit or, like, the river, maybe not so much, but... Yeah, Narathene's just going to use their dragon form here in the armlet. Siege mid tower. Not a lot of tower kills this game.
Yeah, this is kind of a tight defensive game. I mean, no one's overextending. No one's going too nuts.
Yeah, it's almost like they've been using their game intuition to make it to the upper bracket finals.
Yeah.
Oh, but the smoke gank from Entropy is trying to find somebody. They do pop, and it will be butt health popping it on this Winter Wyvern. The scurry out from Staples, looking desperately for the person who's like, who moved my cheese? Who popped my smoke? It's butt health. Pops Staples' smoke. And they're like, who is this person?
Yeah.
Who is popping my smoke?
This Night Stalker went through the teleporter at exactly the right time.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, dodging what I would call a near calamity. So both teams just resigned to farming. DK and Luna, you know, we're going to see some anime fight. Another anime fight, I suppose. They already had like a... oh, wow.
You've seen that in a minute.
On Timbersaw. Yeah, they mean that poop beer.
Yeah, it's not worth it anymore, in my opinion.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yasha up on Narathene, probably going to be SNY. Mithril Hammer, that's Deso.
That's going to Maelstrom.
Ooh, excellent. Oh,
wow.
position here myself. Kanye Disciple breaks out of the stun from Hoodwink by just retracting the chakram before they get latched. Now Mad Dog Xing up Kanye Disciple, hits the torrent. They miss the Timber Chain. This could be bad. They get latched to the trees, but it's a great win. Well, it's an alright Winter's Curse. Onto Plop. Gets the AA, holds him in place now. The Night Stalker flying in, but the Scream, the Sonic Wave hitting 2, repelling their aggressors. Cold Feet onto OK. He's going to go back, and now Bravia's got to watch out. Gets Lucent Beam. Oh, but the big down. What was the range of that Timber Chain? That's from like half the map away. Consumes those supports. And like, what is this? Do they have?
He's main leveled, right? Yeah, max level.
Oh, I guess they just made that extremely long, and now Mad Dog getting chased down, gets run down by OK. Disciple diving pretty deep, but the Cold Embrace will heal up that. Yep, level 1, so it's not going to be huge. But the Seeds of Serenity do help it out as well. Overall, a pretty good fight for TGD.
Don't look
Yeah,
now,
that's
but
big.
Radiant's
They take the
bottom
gold
tower
lead
is
with that
getting
after
off
taking the
to a
mid tower.
Yeah, fight recap tells the tale. It's bunch of Whirling Deaths, bunch of Infinity Chakra, like 2,800 damage. from Timbersaw, 2100 damage from Night Stalker. And yeah, there were some good wombo combos, a good Sonic Wave and a good bow, but not quite enough to drive it home. No deaths, right? On the side of TGD.
Correct, yeah, they lived.
Yeah, that's a couple of high-profile kills. But not enough to save the Tier 1 mid. Narathene still sieges it. You know, that Fire Dragon still is really good at pushing. Particularly with that armlet. Ooh. Well, Mantis style up now on Luna to complement that Mask of Madness and the Specialists already.
Yeah, we're about to see Farmville.
Yeah.
Log on to Facebook.
It's 2009. Oh, man. Do Specialists Array proc Moonglaves?
Oh, no.
Okay.
No, it doesn't. No.
That's important. It's important. Also,
Hey, yeah, that would not be
the
okay.
Glaive Bonanza. Kanye Disciple just hanging in this tower looking for that last hit. We'll get it. A game where not too many tower kills are observed. We see 2 happen in like under a minute.
Still working here.
Yeah, is that Maelstrom?
Yeah.
Not Desolator like I thought? It's the common Hoodwink item?
Yeah, cool. It builds into Gleipnir.
Oh, yeah, sure, fair.
Don't look now,
TDD, group in top. Or maybe Luna just wants to farm.
This game is really on the edge of a knife. Look at this.
Yeah, I mean, sub 1,000 gold lead. The XP is favoring TGD, you know.
But it's like all by like 1K, you know what I mean?
It's, yeah, I'm waiting for the team fight explosion. Oh, but maybe here it is. Okay, diving in. Has that Blink Dagger is going on Staples. We'll just slap them down. Yep, we'll take care of the rest of it. Spaghetti Jesus falling well as well. And now it is a 5 unanswered kills for Entropy, as Cave Johnson does tell us that it is ownage for the
Who
Radiant.
needs stuns?
What?
You know? Who needs stuns?
Who needs stuns? You just blink in, you just eat them up. Yeah, that Blink Dagger is look at this mature build. Blink BKB on Night Stalker. No Spirit Vessel, no Desolator, no Conda, no Phylactery. Just the good stuff.
Oh yeah, Phylactery, is it?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Ooh, the blink in from Abravia. Speaking of okay, is repelled. Has that dagger sticking out of his back, and you know, doesn't. I don't think they have the Scream talent quite yet, or the Scream Shard.
That's Aghanim's, where it spreads.
Oh, is that Scepter?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, not quite up.
Look
for
at
the
this
Scream
maturity,
team.
though.
Yeah, more BKBs. See, this is a lesson that you can take back to your pubs. If you want to do well, just buy the debuff immunity item.
Exactly. Rule number 1: don't die.
Don't die.
And BKB means this half the spells in the game don't work on you.
Yeah, or at least won't hold you down.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the spells work on you now. Ever since that big change.
Yeah, I mean, and that is important. That is significant for things like Juggernaut.
Yeah, that's
Life
super
Stealer.
relevant for Juggernaut.
Yeah, for things like Lightning Shock, Lightning Strike. For Disruptor, you maintain that vision, it stays with you, just don't get damaged by it. Or you get reduced damage by it. The problem is it sticks with you and you get seen, like the vision on that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But the only true way to be magic immune now is a little guy named Nerif. You might know him as the Oracle. Oh, wow. Speaking of maturity, up next after this BKB for this Luna will be the Conda.
Oh, BKB first, so you can do whatever you want after BKB,
Yeah.
honestly.
After that, it's just all gravy. Yeah, we're just resigning back to farming again. These 2 carries are continuing to enter the atmosphere. Sanj now for Kanye Disciple, and yeah, the Maelstrom up. Ooh, I love the Pavis pickup from Spaghetti Jesus, no doubt going into the Solar Crest. The support item du jour these days for competitive Dota. Just endless benefits. You know, the attack speed, the physical barrier. It's sick. It's much better than the armor. Maybe it's better than the armor. I'm not.
Better than what?
The armor, the old armor on Solar Crest.
Yeah, the barriers are just nuts.
Yeah, because it's like, I mean, I could try to do the math and try to do the EHP, but like, you know, barriers are just like HP.
Yeah.
You know, not even EHP. Ooh, tidal wave up. The shard is complete for Mad Dog Kunkka. And this is what I mean by, like, I mentioned there's two sets for Kunkka where he's dead, right? I mean, canonically, I think that dude is just a zombie.
Yeah.
But there's 2, like, spectral Kunkka sets, right? There's Zaddy Ghost Kunkka, and then there's this.
How do I go into showcase?
It's L.
L?
Yeah. Like, look at this horrible creature. Just gross. I would not want to I would not want to like run into him anywhere. Like I'm swiping left. Question mark? I don't know.
No matter what that means, clip that.
I don't want to meet that guy. I don't want to be with that guy. The other Kunkka with
Except for just one night.
One night, all night? Shout out to Justice. Oh, wow. Great vision there with the chalk and the keyboard. Super heads up play from KeliDosiia. And yeah, let's check out this Omni Knight. What's this Omni Knight building? Has the smoke, has a building those G-Greaves, that's canonical. Has the Fillstone, has the Glimmer Cape, just finished the Glimmer Cape in fact.
Wow, I don't think we've seen a kill for a minute. I'm just chilling.
Yeah. See, it's easy. Spectating is easy.
Oh my god.
You taught me that. Oh, that being said, Dosia popping BKB just to teleport away. Has to deal with these Manta illusions. And hold that thought. Staples finds butt health in the trees. The old walk in a straight line juke? Yeah, the old walk in a straight line juke from butt health. Why is butt health's first?
Whoops.
Oh. We're gonna see Omni Knight just kind of stroll through the forest for a bit. No big deal. Because I think when it goes into showcase mode, it uses the big trees. Like it scales them up to be like properly tree sized.
Yeah.
Yeah. Way cooler. I really enjoy this fall set, you know. The leaves haven't quite started to turn in Delaware Valley, where Heckle Studios is located, but you know, on cooler nights you can smell it in the air.
Wow.
The death of summer, and the sort of eventual turning of the seasons, and indeed all things. You can smell it, meditate on it, and you know, when you're on the deck.
You all right there, Dan?
Pizza. What's up?
Are you okay?
Bravia. Now it has the Yules. Let's talk about the Yule. What's that about? Because there's not too much. Is that like a defensive Yules for when she gets jumped by
I think
Night Stalker?
you Yule's the Night Stalker
exactly.
if he goes in, but he almost has his BKB up.
If Night Stalker has the silence and is Yules, are you silenced?
Wait, what?
He's using. Oh my god, that freaked me the fuck out, dude. That was not cool. I saw his face split open.
Did it just go to nighttime? Yeah.
If Night Stalker has spell 2.
Oh yeah.
Active.
The silence is still around him.
Okay, so it is still effective.
But he can't move, so you can run away.
Okay. Is that we saw it like Night Stalk or we didn't see Night Stalker in the Sand King in the previous set. Yule stopped while they were epicenter.
Oh yeah.
That also okay. That makes sense. That makes sense.
That's how that changed the entire fight. It was so big.
Yeah, I used to do that a lot when I was running a lot of supportless Shrek. I'd rush Yules and just sort of do the.
Well, it's also a good setup on Lesh.
Yeah. No, I'd Yules myself just so I couldn't be harmed. Instead of doing the good setup play.
It's a situation for everything, right?
If there's like 8 dudes around me, it's just like, all right, hang out and watch me like pulse on you. God, that sounds so awful. And there's the smoke. The jump in from OK onto Staples. Silenced, murdered, executed, and Hunter in the Night is looking for Narathene. Jumps in, gets Dragon-tailed in the face. Spaghetti Jesus gets absolutely shredded, eliminated. 2 on the deck now for Entropy as Narathene has to pop BKB to go hunting. Gets Winter's Curse, not too much avail. But neither is that Eclipse. It's miserable. It's hitting no one. And now it's going to be a deep, deep dive from TGD, repelled by an incredible Sonic Wave out of Bravia. Will repel TGD from this push. Honestly, an incredible, one of the best quap ults I've ever seen. Not much of a. What? No. Somebody took a Watcher in the middle of that fight? Okay, yeah, sure, why not?
What the hell?
Yeah, only a 500 gold swing for two support kills. Not the worst outcome, but you know, TGD's lead is creeping up. They're up to 5K now as Luna is starting to pull slightly ahead. Has that phylactery up? Has the BKB? You know, SNY up on Kanye Disciple. Wait, or KNS. Up on Kanye Disciple, I believe. That's Kanj. Yes, Kai and Sanj. Has a backpacked Chrysalis. Also on Luna, I think.
I'll take that.
Oh, The smoke from Entropy pops. They're actually taking Roshan out of the pit. Oh, Kanye Disciple will find a few bisecting this fight. It's looking bad for Entropy. They're on the run. Staples is in full retreat mode. Tries to get the ult off, gets a little nuke, but now Narathene getting pulled down. The Ghost Ship upgraded with those mighty cannons. Butthealth cannot resist that amount of hate, and now Entropy, Spaghetti Jesus with the big ice blast onto OK, falling low. He's absorbing a lot of that magic damage with Flimmer Cape. Will they be able to survive? It's 4 on the deck for Entropy with only the low price of the Winter Wyvern. Ooh, and OK on that. Oh, on that Night Stalker. Quap with the Parthian shot on a Bravia. Not enough to kill. Huge fighting, though. 2,800 gold swing. 8K lead now for TGD. As they go high ground, they have the creeps. Ton of damage from Luna in that fight. Once you break high ground with Luna, you know it can be pretty bad for pretty much your entire base. Your shrines start getting whacked down. Your barracks start getting whacked down. And we're about to see what I like to call the Glaive Fiesta coming up pretty soon. Oh, no, they're going to back off.
Mature.
We
call that mature Dota. Backing off, not taking more than you have with no Aegis. Wow. Conda's up.
Conda is up, and it's a 9K, 10K lead now for TGD as Luna's starting to pull away from her safe lane rival. XP's following, as is the win percentage. It is looking pretty rosy for TGD in this game 1.
Yeah, we saw that Oghanims come from Kunkka. It was not bad, but just the fight, they couldn't take a fight like that. It was already disjointed. They were down like 3v5 by the time it really got into swing. And that's what Night Stalker does. Like, if you don't have crowd control, Night Stalker is the thing that can push a fight around, right?
Yeah, it's, you know, you never want to be under silence. You never want to get voided. And, like, at nighttime, particularly now with, like, the vision block on the silence, it is, like, oppressive.
Vision block on Void.
Oh, is it Void?
Yeah.
Wow. I thought it used to be on the silence.
Nah.
Is that the other facet? Or did they move it to Void?
No, I think it was always just on Void.
Wow. Because Void lasts a while.
At night, yeah. 4 seconds at night.
Whoosh. It's a long time not to see your friends.
Oh, yeah. Going for the Nully up next. Wow.
Oh, wow. That is a mature play.
Yeah.
I love that.
That's like a game ender.
That is for Quap's Yules.
Oh, yeah. Good against Yules. Any other Force Staffs or anything?
Yeah.
Nope.
No.
It's good against Solar.
Crest, yeah, sure. Because you want to chew through, like, a lot of your damage during nighttime is going to be physical as you're kind of pounding away. Nemesis Curse on this Luna, this Dosia Luna, and that is nutty.
Gold for my chest.
Also, like the Dandelion amulet pick up. I couldn't think of the word amulet.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, it's like mule. The mule. Now they're gonna take another pass at Roshan here. Nemesis Curse is doing I hate this glitch. Like the constant reapplying of Nemesis Curse. The thing just keeps spinning on top of the affected target. Dosia does take the Aegis though as they pursue Quap, run them out of lane. Is that a Reaver?
Yeah, for the Satanic.
Radiant's middle tower is hanging on by a breath.
The Curse is gonna run with the Luna.
Yep. Swift blink.
I'm gonna try to make her chase it like a carrot.
Yep. I like this. This is good. Dosia is just out there with 4 heroes smoked around her. I think they can take this high ground.
Oh, that's not bad.
Because they are strong.
Oh, yeah, especially with Aegis.
Radiant team, TGD.
Oh, boy.
Always the correct move here, by the way, folks, is to steal the enemy Tormentor. When there's no one else around, I mean, unironically, that is kind of the play. And we are going to see that shard going to Kanye Disciple. Is that the flamethrower? Yes, it is. That is now finally a way for Timbersaw to push buildings.
Yeah, right?
It's like non-negligible. Oh, the X, the Torrent, the Ghost Ship onto timed perfectly from Kanye Disciple. This is not their first rodeo. Takes care of that combo, but good. Ghost Scepter on Hoodwink, going for that E-Blade perhaps? The casual Relic up on Night Stalker. Super sick, super good. Luna stuck up in the air, attacking the tree. But this is that thing that we were talking about. The combo breaker is the repel from
For
Optic.
sure, for sure.
What level is that? Max level. Oh, I think it's like level 15. Everything's like
Wow, Glimmer, mech up.
yeah, this is a super and a greater healing load. It's non-negligible. What? Ooh, wow. This Narathene is
Ow!
way out of the way. Oh, it was looking like an alright Winter's Curse for a little bit, but so the blink in from OK into the base. The BKB committed from Narathene, and they're going to be chasing around OK, skirting the line between life and death. Does find Staples. Staples going down. Chakram in the grave. 50 seconds. No buyback will not be able to contribute to this fight. And now here comes that Luna is repelled by the Sonic Wave from the Quap. Unable to heal through that Satanic. She popped it. Has nothing to go from. But now Kanye Disciple diving deep. Quap repelling. But here comes the Ghost Ship. It's not enough to save Kunkka, though. They are on the deck. They have to punish the Gressin. It's the buyback from the Kunkka. And now, OK, hits the deck. Kanye Disciple taking tons of damage is next. Narathene deep. Narathene's up by the Ancient, and the Ice Blast coming through by the AA. Falling low. This Luna, she's just dead. And now Jukes are dead as well. A massive overextension from TGD. The 12K gold lead down from 13. So 3 dead on both sides, but there were 2 buybacks on Entropy's side. So not a clean win, but a hold and a win nonetheless. 10,000 damage.
Wow.
A full ban from Dragon Knight. Crazy stuff.
Yeah, Nully is up, but that was just too deep. I don't care if you have the Aegis or not. And then, like, Luna Satanic, but there were no creeps around.
Yeah, that was ruinous,
Lost
man.
in the woods.
Awful.
Ooh, optioning, going for a Blink up next, and then the Refresher to kind of try to finish that build out. Yeah.
That's spicy. Now it's Entropy's time to push. They're hitting... I like this timing here because a couple of these heroes are on the verge of respawning. Luna doesn't want to spend her buyback. And then certainly not for a T2. So they're going to be able to take this for free.
That's it for Radiant's middle tower.
And with the with Fire Dragon, you can probably get a couple of licks here. Like the 20-second buyback range is
It's always tough.
feels pretty bad. Oh, this Solar Crest, you can just tank the entire creep wave and the tower through Glyph. What an item. Narathene's just going to be able to take this for free, but there is a smoke to Night Stalker slinking around. Same thing with Omni Knight. They are looking to potentially punish. Oh, the Timber Saw. Timber Chains in. Has the Flamethrower out. It's going to be an ult now. Onto... Oh my god. Pretty much everybody. Timber Saw goes down. Oh, sorry. That was an AA. Whoop. Staples now getting chased as this Hoodwink goes to the low ground. Not enough to save them. A double kill for OK on this Night Stalker. Repels them away from their base. They get that tier 3, but at what cost? And now it is once again TGD's turn to rampage down the lane, looking to finish what they kind of started and then decide to stop for unknown reasons. There's the blink in from OK, the silence, the eclipse. Oh, it's brutal. The Nemesis Curse is making short work of this Dragon Knight. Dead, no buyback, 90 seconds on the dirt, in the dirt. Around the dirt, a nullifier onto this Quap as she's forced to walk back to the base, and oh man, nullifier onto Mad Dog on this Kunkka. Another big scream will repel Kanye Disciple for a little bit. Mad Dog forced to retreat as well. Abravia gets blinked in on the nullifier, the silence, the BKB though will help mitigate some of that stuff, but it's not enough to repel the Fiesta. Oh, but the glyph is the Gleeper comes out from Staples on this Hoodwink. Failed Bushwhack and the failed Torn. Tidal Wave fails to catch anybody. Another lane of Rax falls, and now they are 1 Rax away from Mega Creeps. Staples trying to repel with another nut. Trying to throw that shit out there.
No buyback now just came up on DK. That's huge.
Yeah, that is significant. And there it is. It will get expended. Kanye Disciple. There's the BKB. The Winter's Curse onto Quap and Hoodwink. It once again will be not as effective. I heard a Guardian Angel somewhere. But that is going to be a full retreat now from TGD. Mischief managed 2 lanes of Rax go down. And now TGD, the 19K gold leader, looking well positioned to take this first game.
Yeah, wow, huge. Kunkka trying to do their best, but I mean, Luna's just pumping out all this damage. And you can't run past this Night Stalker. That's such a problem for these supports. AA, certainly not. And Hoodwink, like, you see, it took so many evasive spells and spell usage just to die in the end. I mean, you're not using it on the enemy heroes. You're just using it defensively.
Yeah, I mean, these are not sturdy supports. You know, this is not Tusk. It's not Omni Knight. It's not Spirit Breaker. It's not Train Protector. You know,
Sure.
these supports go down. Like Night Stalker AA is like 8 HP between the two.
Night Stalker AA? You mean Hoodwink AA?
Hoodwink AA. What if Hoodwink was Night Stalker?
Oh my god, canonically? Oh.
Oh, the Mindbreaker Night Stalker 2. What? That's just mean. Swift Blink now from Luna as well. These guys are geared. 27k net worth on just this Luna. 20k up, 26 to 14 kill score lead, all going the way of TGD. As, yeah, the grab's 93% right now. Simply chilling, simply vibing. And it's no rush from TGD. They don't have to take high ground. They can just wait the 38 seconds for Roche to come back up.
What's Omni building?
It's got to be Lotus, right? Yep.
You got it.
Lotus Orb. Tier 4s are coming out. We are at the 38-minute mark. So we shall see what folks get. And this Kunkka, I love the Psychic Headband. We'll never use that active. There's a,
Ninja Gear Wyvern.
Ninja Gear Wyvern is a vibe, as is the the one on Timbersaw that I can't think of. Eternal something.
Timeless Relic.
Timeless Relic.
Eternal. It's essentially timeless. If something's
the same
eternal,
thing.
it's timeless, right?
Yeah. My brain, man. I think I'm like, you know, all those trips to watch my cat go to the bathroom, like huffing his dookie. It's like destroying my frontal lobe. I don't know.
Wow, you see that in chat, by the way? It's the Night Stalker's birthday. Happy
Oh,
birthday!
yeah, wow, yeah. Happy birthday to OK. You know, I hope you, you know, this is certainly a birthday performance, 8, 5, and 10. Really just kind of giving Entropy the what's up. And, you know, a grand final strip would be a pretty good birthday present.
That'd be not bad for this prestigious MD2L Season 17.
Yeah, this is the upper bracket finals. Once again, loser will have to play the lower bracket finals tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central Time, 11 a.m. Eastern, if you're an Eastern boy like me and Snow. But, yeah, I think it will be 3 p.m. Eastern. No, 3 p.m. Central will be the grand finals tomorrow. Don't take my word for it. I also must apologize because I did screw up when this... I did say it would be ready in 2 hours. It was 3 hours between the end of the last set and this set, so my apologies. Yeah, thanks for those who are coming back. Welcome back. Glad to have you here. Butt Health being pursued by a Bravia. The old straight line jukes. Oh, there's the Gleipnir. The Bushwhack. The Sharpshooter. The Sonic Wave, and... the Solar... Wow, this Butt Health is making them work for it.
It took a second, right?
Yeah. Oh, hey, come on. Fuck this. Okay, yeah, fair. That was the Night Stalker. Okay, all right, sure. Why would you, this is the game that we all love. You know, Snow and I, we've been playing it for close to 15 years now. Dota
Wow.
2, that is.
Holy moly, really?
Yeah, it's been a while for us, and yet I am still an Archon. Makes you think. Really puts it all into perspective. I'm
Well,
sure
like,
if I Nose to the Grindstoned it,
Yeah.
I could match my unranked MMR. Oh
Wow.
my god,
That was just one lucent
one
beam.
lucent beam with the
Oh my
lucent beam
gosh.
hits additional targets
And the 2 Moonglaives fired on beam.
Oh my god, I can't
Holy
believe they
moly.
moved that to talents, man. That's so messed
Yeah.
up.
It was way too good when it was free. Or when it was, sorry, shards. Shards are free in my opinion.
Yeah, if you kill a Tormentor and you're poor.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Even when you're rich, like if you get the
Yeah.
3rd Tormentor and you're like pos 1, you're happy.
Yeah, I mean, look at this, 8K net worth. This Luna is above the 10K. Now they will do Roshan. This is going to be the second Roshan in a row for TGD or KGD. And Roshan's banner is present, and maybe that will be exactly what they need to crack this final lane of frags. But TGD right now is just cruising. They are just having a great time. Spaghetti Jesus has that telescope. Timeless Relic now on Mad Dog, and they will need everything that they can get to defend this push now. Coming in. Butt Health stealing the Wisdom Rune. The rich get richer, truly. Some map control being wrested ever so slightly away from Entropy, what little they have left. It's going to be a 4-man smoke versus a 5-man smoke. call is made from Narathene. They want to do this hook maneuver. This will run them into Entropy, but is this a good idea? Kunkka shows in lane. They think, okay, they're hemmed up in the base. They're just going to lie in wait.
This is the patience from Joe angle.
Yeah, they are taking the scenic route wholly and fully. And
meanwhile,
in the meantime, they are losing their base to this. Oh, but here it comes. Okay, pops the ult. Narathene is just kind of sailing through, looking for a good target. The Sonic Wave onto just the Winter Wyvern, and now Quap is silenced in the back. She has to pop BKB, falling lower and lower to OK, getting pushed back farther and farther. Narathene does kill the Timbersaw. This is looking like an increasingly pretty bad fight for TGD, and now Narathene erupts on this Dragon Knight. This is a big, bad red dragon, and they are not done to blink into the trees. Gets stunned up. There's a Bloodthorn. I heard Bloodthorn sound effects. That's a triple kill from Abravia, as now it's a full 5-man wipe with Aegis.
You can tell Dyer's middle tower is in trouble
For TGD. A massive counterpunch from Entropy. Look at that, like a 9k gold swing, 15,000 damage, 2 Bloodthorn uses by this DK. Narathene says this game ain't over. It's really, actually just begun. The lead's been cut down to 14k, and now it's Entropy that's on the warpath.
I mean, what a play. They looped around. The Wyvern had a beautiful blink away to kind of dodge that, but then they just caught the Omni. Omni didn't do anything that fight.
Yeah, still has his ult up, in fact. Now they'll push. They'll get this T2. The AA's on defense duty, which is a great place for them. And now this Dragon Knight up close and personal, sieging the high ground. Looks like an ancient dragon from Elden Ring.
I love the spectator.
Yeah, I should have never taught him the spectator hockey, folks. It's really good. And now they're going for 2 racks at the same time. There is buyback on Luna and Night Stalker. Do they want to spend it, though? Jukebox extending. Mad Dog looking for a capture. And this is not perhaps what Butt Health had in mind when they blunk in, trying to do literally anything.
I can't believe this.
This is an equalized 2 racks take here from Entropy. 1k gold swing. The gold lead is now down to only 8k, down from, I don't know, how much was it before? Like 20k?
23.
It's been over half. Now the win probability cratering for TGD back to almost even.
I cannot believe this.
Yeah, this is madness, Dota. And like Narathene was over, like, or not Narathene, like Dosia was like over by the Ancient, like hemming them in not too long ago. It's one of those things where you think back and it's like, wow, why did I fuck around so much? Why did I just hit buildings? I'm a Luna. Alas, there's still life yet in both of these teams. This is not the end of the roller coaster, folks. Not even close to Satanic coming up for Dragon Knight. Has that? Oh, the Ancient Guardian pickup. That's why they're doing so much damage.
Yeah, I think that's why. That's just 100 damage for DK fighting right outside of base.
Yeah, that is actually like that was significant. That was massive in that fight, and it's AOE too. It's splash damage. In the dragon form and refresher Quap. Okay, this is a spicy game, folks. This game 1. Whoo, man, couldn't have asked for anything better. We are cooking here. Scythe of Ice for Staples. BKB on Staples?
Yeah, this is crazy. The Omni Knight, something to prepare themselves. Bloodthorn, Daedalus,
Bloodthorn and
Refresher.
Is that 2 Chrysalises? Does Bloodthorn give crit anymore, or am I, like, old?
I don't think it gives. I think it got reworked from that.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think
Something
it crits
else
anymore. That's like a Silver
and
Edge does that
smoke.
now.
We are seeing a small skirmish over here. Up by the Dire top lane. Tier 3, but it won't result in much of anything. Is that a cannon creep getting cold embraced? Nope, just a normal-ass creep. Okay.
That's a cannon creep? What the hell? Oh, there's super siege creeps. I didn't
Yes.
know. Wow, that's crazy. I didn't even know they got upgraded, to be honest.
Neither did I. I don't think they...
No, they're supers. It said super.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I saw that shit, too. This is an educational stream. Can we, Bliss, if you're watching, can you add the educational tag to this stream? And handsome and emo and Midwest and like all the stuff that I have on my stream when I do when I host an MD2L on my channel. Even with that big counterpunch from Entropy, though, and who now smoke to try to regain some of their map control back, they still feel pretty hemmed up, whatever the term is. Holiday Inn. They're trying to scrounge. Oh, man, Dosia. Oh, Narathene, do they see? Do they know? Is he seen Paul Dano as the Riddler in the Batman? Oh, they're stopping to farm. This could be it. Bravia stalking like a hawk. Blinks the wrong way. Blinks into creeps, and that tips him off. Oh, the Torrent catch forces the BKB TP from Dosia, but it's not enough. The X marks the spot, comes out. You are coming right back here. The BKB will not save you. There's the ult, like the everything ult. The double ghost ship. The Ice Blast from AA. They do have buyback, though. This isn't the end. Oh, somewhere. Oh, mid lane? Yeah, mid lane. It's a huge fight. Cracking out now. They know that the Luna's down. That's so much of their damage. Kanye Disciple getting back. Oh, there's the refresher for the blink. This Quap wants it so bad. The BKB from her. She's still chasing. I hear a Winter's Curse happening somewhere. And oh, it's onto AA, and it's onto Mad Dog. Okay, flying around trying to make the most of it. But Kanye Disciple is back. Another Sonic Wave. Another Lotus Orb. Okay, up on the high ground. Looking, stalking. Oh, the downtown Timber Chain from Kanye Disciple. But the Luna is back with a devastating Eclipse. Pounding through Narathene. Makes short work of the short work of the Kunkka. On the deck for this Quap. On the deck for Kunkka. On the deck for this Dragon Knight. And now TGD is looking to finish what they started. No buyback from the Quap. It's looking intense here. The 2 buybacks are enough to ward them back. Do they know that this Quap is on dieback? We'll have the refresher up practically up when they respawn. 20 seconds will be the gap between there. Clawing back 7K of that original 20K lead. You got to check these grabs. I'm sure that the roller coaster is heading right back up in TGD's favor. That was a miracle fight for them, even after losing that Luna at the very beginning, showing that they can still produce even without the Aegis, even without their Luna.
Luna buyback, though.
Yeah, the Luna buyback is significant, and now the illusion.
Wow, the bait.
Oh, yeah, it is bait. Now the second one comes in. This is unhealable damage again from these Luna illusions. The Night Stalker ult trying to take out Narathene, then Nullifier trying to keep them from using their items to stun. The Dragon Tail coming out, and the real Dosia coming in to secure those Mega Creeps. I hear a BKB somewhere. The Glimmer Cape covering Narathene's escape. And Staples has to BKB to head back to pool. But there's the X marks the spot. The Ghost Ship coming through. Nails butt health right when they start the Cold Embrace. And they're whacking through the Blade Mail. The BKB. Okay, diving in. Looking around to, a huge Winter's Curse. But it gets dispelled. Staples on the deck. That's 3 dead for Entropy. 2 dead for TGD. They're saving their buybacks. It's not quite the end, but Narathene making it, the Carry Wars, the Punishment Due, the Refresher Orb, the BKB isn't enough for it is! Goes down! No buyback from Dragon Knight. It's just looking so good for TJD. Do they buy back on the Omni Knight to try to push the nail into the final coffin? Absolutely! It's a bunch of coffins on one nail. Mad Dog manages to get out with no health at all. Look at him. He's just bathing in it, thinking about all of his life decisions. What do we do? I gotta get out there. I've got to defend my ancient, he thinks. But there's the Glyph. They're popping it before the Quap's up. So many creeps in base. They are looking to drive this home. This first game of the 3-game set. The Tidal Wave abduction. It's not enough. The Sonic Wave. It's not enough. The Chakram. It is enough. The final tower goes down. The Ancient. It's under siege. Lit on fire by the flamethrower. The diving in from OK into pool. Gets Yule stopped. Will tank some of the fountain. And that's it. End of the game. KGD. Game 1, locks it in, takes us home. Snoe, what an incredible end to an incredible game.
That was amazing.
That was like what maniac fighting. We knew this was going to be a tight carry game. Oh, now it's not on the ticket.
Oh, my bad.
It's fine. By then, people would have just left. But I mean, we look at the scoreboard and it is just wow. They didn't even need Roshan's banner. Never even placed it. Jukester doesn't even need it.
Yeah, all that damage coming out from the DK, that was just way too much.
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't let people see that chat, but
yeah, it's fine.
We're learning together.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn off desktop audio.
I don't know. I kind of like that.
Wow, what a game 1.
Yeah,
that was game 1.
That was game 1.
Holy moly!
It's a best of 3 here. This is the upper bracket finals. We're gonna get this quality of Dota the entire time.
That was an unbelievable carry battle to end it. The Satanic, the Refresher, and the BKB, they're both just
The
punching
Manta
each other.
style. It's just like every tool in the tool belt gets used from both of these carries. Just like an absolute slugfest to end this game.
Amazing. That was a privilege to watch.
Yes, absolutely. And, with those bans in that first game, I feel like we're not going to see Luna in Game 2. I feel like we might not even see DK in Game 2.
But what? Do you let through the Cheese Heroes? Do you let the Arc Warden? Do you let the Meepo? Do you let the Lone Druid?
I really hope so.
Yeah, right?
I really want to see some Broodmother, Meepo, cheese draft.
Yeah. Come on, let's hear it in the chat if you want to see some bullshit for Game 2.
If you wanna
Come
see
on,
just,
give it up.
I'm sick of straight up Dota. I want to see the garbage. Feed me garbage. I want to see Meepo, Broodmother, Arc Warden, Lone Druid, Spirit Breaker.
Okay. Medusa.
6 heroes. We're playing Dead. Game 3 will be decided with Deadlock, okay?
You got to bring in a ringer for the 6th.
Yeah, the first 2 games. Well, I didn't see Spaghetti Jesus in that game that was cast earlier this week. But for Grand Finals, first 2 games are Dota. Last 3 games are Deadlock.
I don't think that'd be fair.
2 games of Dota, 2 games of Deadlock. Final game is an ace match of Artifact.
Oh my God.
The real stuff. Let's throw it to a break.
Yeah, what button is that?
It's going to be 5. Thank you for watching Game 1. Game 2 is going to be coming up very, very soon. Don't go away. It's over. There's no game 2.
Oh no! What happened?
10 seconds.
The
Just
league
long enough to
is
regret every
suspended.
choice you've made if you hurry.
It's suspended.
It's
what
suspended.
happened?
I just got word up from on high that MD2L is still on. Just kidding. We got game two of the upper bracket finals between Entropy and KGD. It's Dr. Heckle. It's Snoe, Plaus. We're coming at you live from beautiful Heckle Studios on this Saturday night. For those who have been hanging with us, thanks for hanging with us. We got.
Oh yeah.
If you missed that first game, watch the VOD after this. We got a
Check it
second
out.
game for you here, and I am praying for the same amount of quality. I have a feeling, Snow, my prayers are going to be
10
answered.
seconds.
Oh yeah. Well, how about we see some of these picks and bans? What do you think?
Yeah, I like that. I think we got a draft going
5
on
seconds.
here, and we are, pretty ways through at this point. We see some familiar faces for these bands. If we could just flip back to the, Daisy. Can we flip to? Yes, we got Sand King band out, Wind Ranger band out, and there's the Kunkka pick from Entropy.
Stable. Like it provides just about everything
10
you need. It
seconds.
doesn't give too much away about your draft. So there's still some ambiguity.
Yep.
5
A
seconds.
key band
4,
here.
3,
Kunkka so reliant on the combo. Omni Knight band is the first pick from KGD.
Yeah, that's the difference. Who got through? Do you remember?
Oh man, was it a cheese hero? No, it was.
No, the Lone Druid was kind of that cheesy first ban.
Yeah. I see. Lena's not banned.
Dyer gets to ban.
Oh, it's Shadow Demon.
Another combo breaker, a setup hero of your own.
Yep. Powerful.
You lose a little bit of utility to kind of block the Omni Knight pick, but I mean, still, Shadow Demon's fine. Gives you what you need. Good in
10
lane
seconds.
now. Great scaling into the late game with the illusions. Wow, it's crazy how cognizant I can be about the game when I'm not like 100%.
Yeah, just like locked in. Yeah, man.
Dyer
It's
gets
that
the ban.
CPU problem. The Night
Oh,
Stalker
yeah.
ban from Entropy. They do not want to have to deal with that 2 games in a row. That was stifling from KGD. Okay on that Night Stalker in that first game. And yeah, just all over the place.
Yeah, and a potent, like, it's
Radiant gets the ban.
great setup with the Shadow Demon and the Demonic Cleanse on Night Stalker's a nightmare,
That's
too.
that's absolutely unfightable. like that I see that shit in my nightmares. It's horrid.
But we're seeing some things get through, like the Treant is still open, the Luna is still open,
Amiibo
and Luna
still
Shadow
open.
Demon's famous.
Yes. Yes, Luna Shadow Demon is kind of that
5
boy.
seconds.
It's going to be a ban and a pick here now for KGD. And remember, they did win game 1. Whoever was in charge of the ticket did not set the pips. Again,
okay.
this is my pet peeve. If you're going to be the ticket administrator, you got to set the pips for game 2 to let
Set
the
the
people
pips.
know who won game 1.
Free
We're
the
gonna ban
pips.
out the Luna.
Dyer's
Themselves.
Yeah, with the Shadow Demon, and they will steal Narathine's Dragon Knight.
Sure. As we saw last game, that Dragon Knight scales fantastically, farms extremely fast, and they take it for themselves. I mean, the Dragon Illusions are also good with Shadow Demon. Once the ult pops,
Oh,
you can
yeah,
make those
sure.
illusions.
Yeah.
Uh,
Is that surviving the
Plenty of
patch?
time to tell an announcer you love 'em,
Yeah.
if that's what's
You
in
think
your-
so? That's not too strong?
Yeah.
5
Well,
seconds.
because like you got to keep that available, or else like Alchemist, you lose the Shadow Demon Alchemist combo, Shadow
Sure.
Demon Dragon Knight combo.
Shadow Demon Terrorblade. Well, Terrorblade. The thing is, like Terrorblade, who's kind of in the toilet right now,
Yeah.
does
Ah.
not get those niceties with Metamorphosis.
Yeah, not anymore. I think that was one of the really big, like, huge nerfs recently that kind of kicked him out of the meta.
I mean, that nerf was like 5 years ago, man, or something.
no, it's recent.
Was
it's
it
like
recent?
maybe a year and a half.
No, I don't think that's.
Choices made if you
Okay.
I mean, it's possible. Like 2015 was only like a year and a half ago.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
I'm still in college.
Yep, I am. I have a job.
High five. Yeah.
Dream
We got a job right now. This is our job.
pick. Yeah, this is my job, and my job is good. Dream Protector is the pick from Entropy. They get their support. They actually didn't opt for the Hoodwink.
Okay, not yet.
The Staples Hoodwink, right? This could be a Spaghetti Jesus Hoodwink.
Ooh,
Love the Dark Willow.
Maresca.
The Dark Willow got banned in that final salvo of bans last
Yep.
time, so they are prioritizing here with their 3rd overall pick.
And that's a Staples hero too, right? I remember seeing last week the Leshrac came by.
Actually, we're gonna flip this
We're
over
10 seconds
to
out. Plenty of time to tell an
flip this
announcer
over
you
to
love 'em,
the
if that's
main
what's in your
studio
heart.
view here
5
because
seconds.
come on,
Radiant
our
needs
executive
to get
producers
here, I'll bet.
touring this
Getting ready to
facility.
leave again.
Yep.
Sniper
Did
pick.
you hear
if
that?
can hear that, yeah.
Yep. It is.
Oh, no.
Shy. And the villain, the primary antagonist of the patch has entered. Boxy's own Tusk.
Well, and Sniper Tusk is a solid combo. You don't want to snowball the sniper in.
No, never. You want
But
to. It's a good save.
10 seconds.
Yeah, that's going to be the counter to the tree ult. You can kind of counter the Kunkka with that if you're chain stunned.
Yep. Really good. I mean, you've got abduction later on in the game with Walrus Kick.
Yep.
You can do all sorts of crazy stuff from the snowball. It is.
Sure.
He kind of does it all.
Yeah, and I mean, even if you take tag team plus Shadow Demon illusions with that setup, that's potent.
Yeah.
That's
is
really potent.
And we got tag team Broodmother.
Oh wow, that's an evaporation.
Yeah, that is the with Bloodthorn.
Well, they nerfed that.
Yeah, right.
Because that was not okay before.
Yeah, that was pretty unplayable if you were up against that.
I'm just waiting for like us to listen back to this VOD, and I'm like red zone blasting the whole time.
The deep fried cat.
Xbox.
I can't believe that, man. That is all time. I'm out here casting the game of my life on my first LAN ever, and I feel like I listening back to the VOD. It's like I'm like casting through a kazoo. It is absolutely vile audio poison.
Oh man, that was so good though. That's a really good game too.
That was a good game. That is a good game. Use the in-game to get audio, maybe for that.
Yeah. Who are we gonna see up next here?
It's
got to be a
probably gonna
core.
Ember Spirit. I think they were banned out in the previous set. Still very good. You can jump onto the sniper. This is probably a mid sniper, right?
Yeah. You got your chance. I mean, against Ember, you don't mind sniper against Ember. It's not bad.
That's a decent matchup.
Yeah. Until 6 happens.
Yeah, and then it's suffering and pain.
Yeah.
But, we all have to break out of the wheel of some sorrow sometime.
For sure. Yeah, and shout out to the KGD banner. I see that in chat there.
Yeah.
That is hilarious.
Yeah, who is that?
I don't
10
know.
seconds left.
It's
Well,
like some
8 now.
piercing blue eyes and a
5
balaclava.
seconds.
Like, I don't know. It's wild stuff.
Radiant gets
Puck
the
is the
ban.
ban, so they're thinking that it is not a mid sniper, but like an offlane DK and like a carry sniper or something. They are looking for a mid. It's a lifestealer ban from KGD. Makes me think that they're looking for a safe laner, which is a pretty safe bet.
Yep.
Mid Ember, offlane Kunkka. See another Mad Dog Kunkka.
Sure. I mean, who's left in terms of viable carries? I mean, Ursa has been extremely popular this tournament.
What do you think about a Slardar carry here?
No, not this year.
You don't think against Dragon Knight? You don't think that can happen?
No, I think Slardar is a good offlaner. Don't get me wrong. If that slot was open, and like Kunkka kind of outclasses Slardar right now, but that's a good niche offlane pick.
Carry Kunkka?
No. Oh, never.
Never.
That has never worked. And believe me, I've tried.
Ursa would have been good. But
Yeah,
that
I was
does get
talking
banned
about
out.
that. Been super hot this tournament.
Super.
Yeah, one of the like pickable melee carries.
Uh-huh. What about Anti-Mage?
Unfortunately, the game's just way too quick.
10 seconds.
Like, and against Shadow Demon, it's nightmarish.
What about Alchemist?
5 seconds.
Alka's solid. Alka's really solid.
I think Al could be pretty decent.
Yeah. Who has...
They don't have any healing reduction.
Oh, and they have last pick. Against the Tusk pressure, it's pretty hard. And Demonic
hard.
Purge is pretty nasty against
Napo
you.
ban. They're thinking about some cheesy mid. I guess their mid player is the cheeser, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
Is that, not Butt Health? Who is their mid player? Who is their mid player? Not, Bravia is on
10
Entropy.
seconds.
We just watched them play.
We did.
They
I think they had, like, they changed their
5
name or something in there.
Job's not finished. Yeah, I don't reckon. I mean, all the names are screwed up from the lobby.
Indeed. Yeah, we'll see. We'll know if we get back in
Game's
game.
still in beta, folks. It's tough.
We're trying to
can't
fight
believe
against the entropy of the universe.
They changed, like, they had, like, Eternal Envy just had to be that guy with his name all those years ago.
Yeah.
And it's going to be Lena. Safe lane carry Lena. We've seen this, saw this last series, and it's all right.
Like, not too bad. Just in general, if the tusk gets on you, you're a little scared. But
10 seconds.
if you can get on the sniper, it's scary for the sniper.
Yeah, and Lena gets
5
additional
seconds.
range, I think, with Fiery Soul stacks.
And just her base range is just like comparable to sniper. It might actually be farther.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, because sniper also gets it with
that makes
levels
sense.
and stuff. Sniper is unfortunately going to get nerfed though.
You think so?
Absolutely. With the amount of pick ban at TI, it doesn't
That's
matter
okay.
what the win rate is, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of those sniper picks were run as a 4. And every time I'm like, oh, dude, 4 sniper. Sick. I'm going to copy this build. And then they just feed. And it's just like, oh, all right,
Yep.
maybe not this time. Maybe,
I'm
maybe
telling you,
another.
boosts first, headshot.
That is pretty sick.
Yeah.
We've running it.
Dude, are we like leaving this game and just playing Dota right now?
Yes,
No,
so
we're here for
thank
this.
thank you everyone for tuning in to MD2L. But I think
It's been a fantastic cast. Thanks. Just kidding. Just kidding.
We're back in the draft. I kind of do want to run a boots first headshot sniper though.
It's pretty sick. It's pretty sick against the right comp.
Yeah, that does sound pretty impressive.
But they're really kind of tanking on this last pick. What are they looking for? An
Left
offlaner?
my blazer upstairs, dude. Now I'm just some schmuck.
It's all good. It's all good.
God, I have
It's
a
hotter down
brand.
here.
It is. You say that, but if in the winter, which by the way, signups are available
Cave
and
Johnson.
up for
Welcome to
season
Cave Johnson.
18.
Ooh, well, last pick
Heroes
Slark.
Last pick Slark.
Kind of
Okay.
really digging down. It's good against Ember.
Kanye Disciple
Yes.
is the Ember Spirit in the first game.
Or it was the Timber in the first.
Timber Saw. What
Yeah.
did I say?
Ember Spirit.
Okay. Yeah, I'm on it.
So let's see. We're seeing Scatter Shot from Bud Health. It is a support sniper.
Okay, yeah, it is a butt health sniper.
It's an okay Tusk. That's an off lane.
off-lane tusk.
Potentially. I mean, we'll see. We've seen players switch roles this tournament.
Yeah, it is a Juicer Shadow Demon, Kanye Disciple on DK, Dosia on that hard carry Slark. Mad Dog reprising the Kunkka, Spaghetti Jesus on Tree and Protector, Staples Dark Willow, Abravia Ember Spirit, and Narathene Lena.
Yes, Narathene Lena is here. Double Impact Ember. That's relevant. So not going for the crowd control, but looking for more of the damage and burst.
Well, I mean, they got pretty decent crowd control over there. I mean, everything Kunkka does, most things that Tree and Protector does.
Oh my, this trippy ass.
Yeah,
tree.
like I'm on. Like this is. Do not adjust your sets. Do not take a drug test. This is just like 2 Tree and Protectors just phasing in and out
Oh,
of each other.
it looks
Ways.
crazy.
I feel like I should be listening to Tool.
Yeah, exactly. Or some like Grateful Dead.
Fit.
Oh,
Protector. All right,
And back to the game.
Game 2 of the upper bracket finals between KGD and
Entropy.
Entropy. Thank you. Man,
I got you covered.
There's just nothing going on up here today.
You're chilling. You're chilling.
You pass that Mountain Dew, I gotta crush that. I
Oh,
gotta crush that
oh,
one
boy.
too.
Not all in one. Not all in
Yeah.
one.
I gotta throw it through the ring light again.
Exactly.
All right. So this is no smoke out quite yet. Spaghetti Jesus did go boots first, but so did Butt Health Sniper. Butt Health Sniper's listening to the stream, dude. With the delay? Hello? That's messed up.
No, but apparently the KGD, the K greater than D banner, is okay. It's a picture of OK, the actual player.
Oh, really? Oh, that's really, really funny and good. Shouts to OK. A pretty inspiring Night Stalker performance from that first game.
That was big.
Yeah, that was stifling. Look at this wraparound from Entropy. They are out for blood. They're in the lane. They want to go through the back door here. But, Jukester, who is here.
Oh,
to
no. Oh, wake up,
that sir. Got caught with his hand in the cookie jar there. The tips are coming. Oh, yeah. This is. I've done this before. It's like, all right, guys, now tip him. Now tip him. You gotta knock him off kilter.
Wow, Slark already talking that guff.
I used to be able to time to the minute when my next bathroom trip would be after drinking a Mountain Dew Code Red. Exactly 2 periods later, in 90 minutes. In 90 minutes, that's how effective my endocrine. Endocrine's not the right system.
No, that's not regulating like your hormones and shit. If Mountain Dew Code Red starts regulating your hormones, you're gonna see an FDA report real soon.
It would also explain a lot.
Yeah, fair.
I sucked that shit down like water, which is bad.
What is Spaghetti
Jesus
Jesus
is
doing
just like
here?
hanging out, dude. He's
Just
one with
boots.
the trees. Juxer's trying to like keep him honest. It's just like this guy's just going on a walk, which honestly,
It's a spirit walk
he
here.
doesn't even have warts. He's just hanging out. Meanwhile, Dosia trying to last it under tower, trying to get these denies into kind of
It's a lot of pain.
taking
Ow.
him out.
Ow.
Oh, that's what Train's doing. Train's heading to. Oh, it gets disrupted, I think, and is stuck. Juxer getting
What
the
is
shit
this?
beaten out of him by this Train Protector, by the
But
way.
the illusions.
The
Ow.
they're laying into this. I think actually Juxer got the better part of that trade because now this Train Protector's just limping to lane after like suffering the blows of his own fist.
Sure.
As we all do under capitalism, but I digress. Spaghetti
Ooh.
Jesus. Oh, there is
Ow.
the Leech Seed. And he does have the Leech Seed facet. Narathene under their own tower, getting dived by the OK Blood Grenade Tusk. And yeah, this looks like curtains for the safe lane carry. Gets cleaned up by OK. And there comes Drinking Buddies, the most balanced facet in the game to clean up Spaghetti Jesus as well. 2 kills for this Radiant offlane. It is
This is
just
brutal.
stifling stuff.
I mean, if this offlane Tusk can really get rolling and get that early blink Ogs or something, that's really relevant against heroes like
Ember Spirit.
Ember.
Lena.
Yeah, if you if you throw in the Lena, the Lena's in picture.
Yeah.
My bad. That's like the first kill I've missed all series.
Yeah, dude, you are locked in.
Oh my goodness gracious.
I cannot stress how wired in my co-caster is
I
right
love spectating. This is so exhilarating for me.
now. If only we had a third person who could just wander into the cast and cast with us.
If only. The moon whispers.
Yeah, truly is. We are going to see this Narathene, Lena, and Train Protector. The
Pain,
Spaghetti
though.
Jesus Spear
6
Protector.
CS. Please, somebody help.
Yeah, the Tusk is doubling them up on CS. Well, they're the offlaner, right?
Oh
It's just
no.
kinda-
Sapling is here.
Hashtag just offlaner things. I think they killed the hashtag on Twitter, or they made it shittier.
I mean,
That's a pretty safe bet.
far for the
There's
court.
a lot of here comes a great Drinking Buddies, great Ice Shards, Narathene getting bullied. The dive from OK here, and they will take what they want. But Spaghetti Jesus laying into butt health. The Leech Seed to slow him down. He's ticking 12. He's dead. Spaghetti Jesus with the revenge kill, and now Tree Protector will just waddle through the trees safely back to lane. When you all down here, we do have the Mad Dog Kunkka and Staples back on Dark Willow. This is a Dosia Slark and the Jukester Shadow Demon. And yeah, just a lot of pecking back and forth there, and
How many sticks we got here?
yeah, keeping everyone honest.
Just
Most people
not
have
too many
sticks.
so far.
Who's double bracer already? Dragon Knight,
Wow.
6 stuff.
And
Kunkka,
the
6
Kunkka.
stuff. Man, we love a bracer. Oh, the calls in chat for Generalina. Connie Disciple though, on this DK again.
No money.
Kind of schooling this Ember Spirit, 11 or 20 CS to 11, and it just keeps going higher and higher.
It's rough. I mean, you have Dragon Blood and Battle Fury. Oh man.
Jeez. Ah, yeah. It is a dive onto that Shadow Demon. Jukester ends up dead there. Dosia also falling low. It is it's another slugfest, Snow.
Oh yeah.
We
got
found
more
ourselves with
brawls.
another good one. How many melee heroes are in this game?
I mean, not as many as last year. That's the 3-on-1 team, 2.5 on the other.
The 8 melee game 1 was unbelievable.
That was so. I waltzed in here like a king,
uh-huh.
an absolute king, and was treated to that.
Which is hey, you know what? It's always a treat cast. with
Let's go.
having you on the cast. A lot of deforestation going on here, top.
Yeah. Things are kind of normalizing here, though.
Mm-hmm. Kunkka is just cleaning up on the CS, though. 26 to 13 on this Lena.
Wow.
It's not as comparable because one of them is a safe laner. We all know safe laners are kind of suffering on this
That's
patch.
just Dota right now.
That's just Dota right now. But for how much longer?
Yeah, right.
Act 4.
Whoa.
The Torrent is off the mark here from Mad Dog. The rare missed Torrent. He was kind of lights out on that Torrent in that first game. Meanwhile, up top, I think we have a bit of a tiff here. Yep, people are falling low. Lena's getting messed up. Up top. Goes down. And, yeah, now some big body blocking coming out here from OK. Butt Health constantly shooting the tree just to make sure that they're not able to activate the tree passive. OK now dipping and diving. Gets hit by the blood grenade, but will snowball to buy themselves a little bit more time. Can they get Spaghetti Jesus before Tusk goes down? They cannot. The grasping vines come out from Spaghetti Jesus as well. Butt Health shooting him a bit in the butt just to keep him honest, and whew, that is tough. What a fight. We go to the fight recap real quick just to see. It's just like, oh, look at all that 1,300 damage from Sniper.
That's a lot.
Down. I mean, what is the they take the support talent is like the burst shrapnel talent, right?
Oh, yeah.
Scattershot. And yeah, we hear it again as there's another Nature's Grasp. Oh, but a great stun from Narathene on this Lena. Staples coming up to hell. They got to try to normalize this safe lane. And
wow.
Oh, what do you know? What do you know? It's Drinking Buddies again to save their hides in this awful. I mean, that's the story. This Radiant offlane is just like, it's just making it happen.
Yeah, there's a ton of action here. I mean, 15 denies in mid, though. 40 and 15 on this DK.
DK kind of is just that boy, you know. Okay, farming up a Storm on this Tusk, too. 27 last hits. Looking majestic in that helmet.
Yeah, that helmet's dope.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Still, you cannot... It is... Wait, which... Oh, it's the tree talent. I was about to say, man, I hope it was the right-click talent for Train Protector. That would have been so cash.
Oh, God.
Oh, but there's the Torrent.
Whoa, the
Dosia
tower is not helping.
Yeah, not helping one bit. This Dosia needs to get Fairy to Tango. Kunkka will just TP home. Nope. They'll TP mid. And, oh, top lane. Spaghetti Jesus caught up against the Ice Shards, but there's the Drinking Buddies to get him away after that close trade. They will get Spaghetti Jesus in the end, and yeah, Drinking Buddies still balanced, still good. We love to see it. Oh, another round of Ice Shards. There's the Scatter Shot. There's the Snowball in. Misses with the Life Strike Array, and that is going to be a double kill for Butt Health on this support Sniper. Now, this is the build that I'm going to steal for my pubs.
All right. I mean, this is just what Sniper does.
Yeah.
Like, it's just overwhelmingly strong with this early levels in Shrapnel. It's like insane damage.
It's insane damage. It's quick damage. Now, I will say, the key part of this build is buying 2 Observer Rewards and not placing either. Just couching that in your... Oh, the Atos coming up next. Okay. Taking notes. Noted. Damage Tried classic song. But yeah, the Tranquil Boots into the Atos. Kind of saucy stuff. I like it. Meanwhile, here mid. 50 CS mark now for this mid Ember Spirit. Might be a little tussle here.
Little Dosey-do.
Not exactly the highest level. Gets caught by these brambles. Mad Dog cut off from this engagement by OK. And, oh, man. There's Drinking. Hey, guys, it's Drinking Buddies.
Ooh, what a leash.
Yeah, what a route to cancel the TP. And that will be a dead Dark Willow. Staples hits the deck. Meanwhile, Lena.
Oh, I saw her falling low, and I was like, another gank.
Yep, no, it's those Warpine Raiders are not to be trifled with.
Wow, saving up 1,700. Are we going to see bots first?
Casual relic in my soup.
Look at this, too. This is a BKB rush coming from your mid DK.
That's why Ami retired to play like 2012 extremely conservative like Chinese Dota MD2L.
Right.
Oh, there's a big dive mid. Check out this mid engagement onto this Bravia Ember Spirit. Diving deep with that Snowball. OK is looking for this kill, but my ammo overextended just a touch. Kanye Disciple, meanwhile, popping that dragon form, looking to peck away as this red Griffin type dragon. Oh, and it's a lot of damage coming out. Both of these teams are kind of testing some kind of shifty waters here. But Abravia dipping, ducking, and dodging. Spaghetti Jesus falling low as well. Will go down. Abravia is now 1v4ing? 1v3ing? And yeah,
it's the wrong one.
Oh boy, we hate to see it. Kunkka, invisible. Staples. Will they be able to get this
Whoa.
That's 4 stacks. A Shadow Poison. There's the 5th one, and that's just a dead Dark Willow. Meanwhile, mid, there's the boat. Kanye Disciple falling low to that Mad Dog Kunkka, but it won't be enough. Meanwhile, the Demonic Purge onto Mad Dog from Jukester. Okay, on 3 health, trying to finish the plate, helping out. Here comes the Slark. And we love an active safe lane carry, and he picks up the kill onto Mad Dog. KGD looking fierce, tempting fate, stealing life in this late early game. Now up 1K, 11-5 kills, 10 minutes in. Goodness gracious, I gotta see this net worth because it's got to be wild. Yeah, this Kunkka, this DK, both of them are just hard farming and a huge spike there for KGD. Whew, man.
Yeah, I mean, they're coming out. This is so high tempo. 11 kills in 11 minutes. I mean, that's what you do with Tusk Sniper, though, right?
Yeah. I mean, even the Slark TPing mid, breaking up farming patterns. Now we have a double smoke here from from the off lane for KGD. Finds Narathine, doesn't bring in the sniper by design, and simply just fists her to death. Like, there's no nuance there. There is no advanced strategy. You simply just snowball in on the lady and punch her very hard, and she dies. And that's it. There's just nothing else to it. There's nothing else to say. We love Tusk. 0-5 Narathine. And he's not done. He just goes and he picks up Treant Protector as well.
It's scary. If you don't see this Tusk on the map right now, you can't show. It's just terrifying.
Yeah, and that's just with Phase Boots Bracer.
Yeah, right?
Right? It's horrifying. Narathine being forced to farm even farther back from their T1. Can't even like the middle part of the lane is just like the no-go line. It sucks. And unlike last game, like she doesn't have some of the Lena doesn't have some of the comeback potential of somebody like, say, a Luna, who was...
Or the DK from last game, right? Yeah. Narathine was on DK, was able to just farm up with a free Battle Fury. Still not looking horrible in terms of net worth.
Yeah, you know, keeping pace with the Slark at least, who's been far more active. Kanye Disciple going down mid to Staples. It's a 3-man gang with that Overgrowth committed, Dark Willow, probably committed Bedlam as well. Yeah, I mean, you know, it was a bit of an effort. It's always an effort to take down a DK, and that mid gank is no different. Yeah, there's no tower here for Entropy, so they are just going to retreat. And now a bit of a grouping from KGD even. Yeah, there's the smoke. And it was absolutely scouted by that ward. They know they're going to the triangle, over to the over to the mid lane. Bud Health bravely charging ahead on this sniper, but Mad Dog knows better. He's hiding back.
You better know it's coming.
Yeah, I mean, that was clearly scouted. Like, indeed. You know, comms will defuse this gang surely. It's a 4-man smoke now with OK joining in on that Tusk. And any development from that Tusk item-wise? They have like a Blink Dagger yet to really like make this? Yep, there's the Blink Dagger. Good God Almighty.
That's an early blink.
Yeah. Is there a safety remnant on a Bravia on this Earth Spirit? Absolutely not. Stun 1, stun 2. Oh, never mind. I can't read. I can't. This caster, I can't. Meanwhile, mid, Mad Dog will grab up this DK. Commits boat, commits X. We got Nature's Grasp. We got Leech Seed. We got it all. Kanye Disciple goes down. And that is another 3-man gang to bring down the DK. Getting punched by OK on the way out. Mad Dog stacking up those Shadow Poison. That's 3 on him now. Has a Demonic Purge. There's the 4th. Has Disseminate as well. There's the 5th. Up. He gets shot. He flops. He goes out to 5 health. 5 health on this Kunkka. Goes down to 1 health. Keeps going down to 1. Oh, the rum. The rum's keeping him alive.
Yep.
I can't believe it. The positive effects of alcohol are on display here. I don't believe it.
Drink early, drink often.
Yes. Amen to that. Go Birds, baby.
Go Birds.
Ah, jeez. We are going to get reamed by the Saints this week. It's going to be bad, man. I mean, sports radio is always bad, but That's why I don't listen to it, but I can only imagine how awful it's going to be after this impending loss. I couldn't even pick him in my pick'em league. It's just sadness. And speaking of sadness, Lena now has his Maelstrom trying to farm away, going for this, and this may shock you, Gleipnir. Even post nerf, it is still quite potent. Meanwhile, the Slark has chosen the more tasteful Midas, and we'll Midas away.
Whoa.
And, a very interesting build here from Mad Dog. I don't think we saw this Vanguard in Game 1, but, against this team, it's, wow, okay. They just get owned. We were talking about the synergy between Kunkka and Hoodwink in that first game.
Yeah.
But the synergy between X and Brambles here is significant. We just saw it kill that Tusk.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we're probably going to see X getting touched. Or, at the very least, his innate.
Yeah, I mean, it is, Tusk is silly.
Don't look now, but Radiant's bottom tower is getting obliterated.
It's going to be a roundabout gank here, but it will be scouted by this Watcher if they go the correct way. The Torrent is out, as are the Brambles. This was spotted. A self-disruption here from the Shadow Demon and the Nature's Grasp. Will, yeah, that dude just died. He just exploded. The Leech Seed for good measure. Sleight of Fist as well. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, with the double.
Oh, the double. Yeah, man, he's got smacked. But Health trying to get the creeps off of this tower. The defense of the Tier 1 is going pretty okay. Wow. Heads up play there from the Shadow Realm on Dark Will to dodge the Assassinate. Goes down in there and has the, what is it? Not out of sight, out of mind. What is her facet? She just heals while she's, like, out of...
Pixie dust.
If she becomes untargetable.
Oh, so that also works with Ringmaster.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Works with Ringmaster, who we will not be seeing because he's not captain mode. Meanwhile, okay. Getting chased down by this Ember Spear to Bravia is making a good run of it. Really leaning into it.
Owie.
And, yeah, full duration. Snowball will stop by for some Lotuses. Cleans up the Tusk. And, wow, it seems like the Tusk has kind of been met with a lot of resistance. And kind of his efficacy is... His stocks are way down.
Yeah, I mean, Tusk came out swinging, obviously owned the lane, but now look at Lena. Second in net worth. Really recovered, just going back and forth along what I like to call the sad jungle. Has the Gleipnir online.
Yeah, very mature play here going for the BKB next as well. Yeah, it's kind of a full recovery for Entropy as they are now up 3K. Still down 13 to 10 kill-wise, but who gives a shit? Quite frankly, I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to call it how it is.
Wow, look at that.
It's a straight line down. Line goes down, turns out. And, yeah, they're just making more of the map. They've been stopping a lot of kills. There was that wraparound gank on the Shadow Demon, which helped things out. They've been killing Tusk a whole bunch. And, yeah, things are trending up for Entropy.
What's Slark looking for here?
Aghanims.
Yep, looking for love here.
Yep. Has some friends to back him up. It's a 3v2. The Slark is here. OK is here on the Tusk. A couple of pump fakes on the Terrorize. Goes for Bedlam instead. Getting pecked down. There comes the Gleipnir. Staples is going to scurry away. Dosia going down on this Slark. The Laguna Blade committed on Kanye Disciple. They will go down as well. Now it's the Shadow Demon. That's 3 on the deck for the low price of the Dark Willow. It is a 3-4-1 trade. Benefiting Entropy, and now they're diving deeper. They will find the support sniper. I won't be taking this build after all. Bravia deep dive. I think that a 4-for-1. Let's see that fight recap. Oof, man, 2K gold, or 2,500 gold more or less. 2,500 damage from the Lena. 2,200 damage from the Kunkka. Whew. Wow, they are operating, bursting into, erupting, some would say, into this mid game.
It's very strong showing. I mean, this Kunkka is really just like pounding the tempo. Look at that Vanguard pipe and the innate. How are you even killing this hero?
Yeah,
really.
Bracers too, double bracer gaming.
And like that's kind of what the Slark pick was built for, right? He's best against heroes that you hit a lot but just don't die, so you can get like 1,000,000 stacks. And Slark will get the stacks, but I don't know. There's just so much AoE.
Who do that to on the Entropy side? You think like Kunkka?
Exactly, the Kunkka, the Treant. You're good against Treant because you can just purge off the ulti.
Oh, yeah, that's true,
And
too.
the leash is good against Lena and Ember. I understand the pick. I just don't think Slark's super strong right now.
Yeah. there are better heroes, perhaps.
Yeah, and we saw that during TI. Like, I saw a 6-slotted Slark could not kill anybody.
That is brutal. Don't tell How. Shout out to my boy How.
Shout out to How.
You know, he runs a lot of garbage, but we love him anyway. Oh, man.
Wow, and shout out to these double-digit viewers. Come on, let's hear it in chat. Let's hear it for this Game 2 hype. Come on.
I want to see some
Who are you here for?
I want to see some pog champs. If you're a TGD defender, hit 1. If you are an Entropy believer, hit 2. I'm calling for calls to action. We'll check back in 5 minutes when that message hits the viewer base. But
Doc is calling for direct action here.
I am always calling for direct action. Listen, have you seen First Reformed?
The First Reform?
No, the First Reformed with Ethan Hawke.
No.
Never mind. Then
okay.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm kidding. Never mind. It's bad, folks. It's bad, but not as bad as things are looking.
Oh, just walks in and takes the wisdom. No.
Gets the wisdom room, the X mark, the disruption to save him from a bit of the combo, but the brambles will get him. In the end, there's the root. And yeah, that is just like against Dark Will. It's such a potent counter.
It hurts.
Self-disruption, or even any disruption save. And now is TGD getting it rammed down their throat. Tier 2 going down fast. The Solar Crest on Lena. It is brutal.
Yeah, that Grog Blossom's insane. Do you see he just cast X on himself for a split second to give himself that buff for a little bit?
Oh, I didn't see that. That's kind of sick. Wow. Heads up play from Mad Dog. I mean, this is like the 4th time we've seen Mad Dog on Kunkka. This dude just knows his way around the hero. This is like, oh, Boots of Bearing on Sniper. Love this. Never mind, I'm stealing this build again. I love the utility support Sniper.
Well, I think there's like more stuns than slows up there. I mean, what slows? Like, the only things that slow are Nature's Grasp and the after effects of Torrent.
Sure. This is in regards to what? Sorry, I belch.
Oh, the Boots of Bearing?
Oh, yeah, that's fair. I mean, that's a good chase, too. Right?
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
And how are you going to chase? Wait, you got a Slark and a Tusk? You got no chase. You got no catch.
Yeah. This Dark Willow, though, rushing the Blink, going to be extremely hard to catch in that Shadow Realm.
Yeah. Between Shadow Realm, you can blink in with Bedlam on it just to, like, really get the Jinx action going.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of, Dark Willow is a woman of many talents. And, wow, this Shadow Demon is poor. I mean, there's really no other ways to put it. Just don't go by the banner. He's looking at the banner longingly. He's like, man, I wish I had money. I wish I had money. Like, okay. Oh, there's all right. We entered the sillies. Welcome to the silly zone, everyone. This is where Tusk really starts to shine because he's got walrus kicks. He can just blink in. It's horrid. I hate this. I hate facing Tusks. I hate it so much. Don't look at me. I don't have my glasses.
I was making sure we had desktop audio.
Oh yeah,
very good.
Always good, always good. But
are you gonna do this?
What? Steal the?
I mean, you need a little more. Okay.
Laguna Blade the Tormentor. Do it. My child with Laguna Blade the Tormentor. No. Okay.
Yeah. Meanwhile, they also take it for butt health.
Yeah, butt health. Now with that concussive grenade. Gonna be good for juking. We saw a lot of really good jukes up and down cliffs when we were spectating a different game. I think. Some of the audio issues from the first stream. This is a relatively new setup. We are running the double mic setup, of course. So when Snoe Plaus is not on site, I will be using both microphones.
Of course.
It's my bravado. I'll have a high pass filter on one, pan it left. Low pass filter on the other, pan it right.
That actually sounds sick as shit.
It is going to make some people go Lincoln's. I mean, can you blame her, folks? After that early game, can you blame her?
Oghanims, BKB on DK,
Mage Slayer on DK.
Near.
Yeah, they got gear, man. They got gear. We are up mid lane. Oh, never mind, that Tusk is blinking away. Shout out to Anthony Blink. No, I'm not shouting out. Nah, not really. Secretary of State hasn't exactly been killing it these past couple of years. I don't know, man.
Welcome to the American politics zone.
Yeah, this is all right.
Let's keep it off the MD2L stream.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe it's, when it's the Dr. Heckle MD2L streams, hell yeah. On the official MD2L streams, maybe not so much.
Nah, if you ever want to watch Underlords and talk about modern American politics, hop over to
Twitch.tv/Dr. Heckle. Up here is the abduction from Dusk. Do you love this balanced hero? Look how easy that is. Why pick Pudge when you can just do this shit? And, well, no, Shadow Demon I thought was dead to Rise, but will self-disrupt, get cleaned up by the Ember Spirit. And, yeah.
I mean, Rum is just OP. What do you do?
Yeah. The BKB before the Treant ult comes out. There's Drinking Buddies. Immediately into the Bramble. Not like this. The Tusk goes down. The DK gets out with just a little bit of health, and Entropy firing on all cylinders in this game, too. Really want to push the game 3.
Oh, yeah. Let's go, chat. I see you bringing it on that delay.
We see some 2s. We see some 1s. All right. We got some hype in the chat. Bravia takes this tower. 11k gold lead for Entropy. 17 to 14. They're not doing that bad.
Wow. That was an incredible Treant counter initial, though. DK tried to do the BKB TP, and it was canceled by the Overgrowth.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about what separates good Treant Protectors from great Treant Protectors, and it is exactly plays like that. It is positioning, it is patience, the 2 Ps.
It's a hard hero to play optimally, really.
Yeah, I mean, you look at Insania. TI winning, support, Insania. Man, that sounds good to say.
Right.
I'm so happy for the boys. There's a Solar Crest on this Lina. And Narathene! Remember the suffering Narathene from the laning stage?
Oh, yeah.
I don't. Because this Lina is top of the net worth. She's mommied out. She's got her Gleipnir. She's got her Lincoln Sphere. Yep. She's floating around. She's got the Oracle thing flying behind her. She's living life. Is that Hurricane Pike up next?
At least, yeah, going for the Pike. I think there's the Dragonlance flying out.
Yeah, she is geared.
And I mean, like, we got the Gleipnir diff here. 2 Gleipnirs versus none.
No Gleipnirs, yeah. Gleip diff, what can you do?
Coming to a pub near you.
Yeah, man. Oh, man. I can't wait for this. I mean, Dota is fantastic. This is, all things considered, like, you know, people talk about, like, pick diversity at TI. We had one of the lowest in TI history, but this patch is sick. I'm a big fan of this patch. I've been having a lot of fun this patch.
And there's plenty of strategies too. Sure, there's still like your top tier of heroes.
Sand King, Wind Ranger,
Omni Knight,
Shadow Demon.
Apparently Naga Siren. We weren't even allowed to like dream about that.
We saw Naga Siren
game
once.
1. Yeah.
Saw her once, and she kind of got bodied.
Yeah, from what
but
I
I
remember.
saw why we were able to. It was demonstrated to us why that it is sort of degenerate to have a Naga Siren in your game. Entropy with this lead is kind of meandering around, poking at this tier 2, trying to figure out what to do next with their lead because they're taking map control. There's one final T2 left to take, and it's dead. So yeah, the call is now Roshan.
Yeah, maybe they can split push around a little bit, get a tier 2.
Yep. We'll be taking this down.
Things are looking dire for Dire's bottom.
And yeah, going down pretty quick. I mean, Lina can do it pretty fast. Kunkka helps. Ember Spirit, not the best.
Yeah. Well, when it's not contested, when it's just free, like you can just walk in and take what you want.
Yep. There's no Ursa, there's no Life Stealer.
Yep.
I mean, KGD is not great at doing it themselves either.
Yeah, this is kind of very low damage, especially with a support sniper.
Yeah, unless you do like this is like a post-fight Slark with like 800,000 like stacks.
Yeah, exactly. Well, which is the win condition.
Barring that. Oh, the tidal wave, the ghost ship coming in on OK. They get obliterated by Narathene. Laguna Blade coming out hard and fast. Yeah, it has the Aegis of the Immortal, and they are going to look for a high ground off of this.
An incredibly strong Lina at this point. Like, you cannot tank that amount of damage. It's coming from way too far with this Enchanted Quiver, too.
Yeah, looking for another tidal wave abduction. The
Whoa.
flyback from the Tusk will push them off the tower for a little bit.
Well, this is when it's scary, right? Walrus kick into the base. I don't care if you have Aegis.
Yeah. I love that play. As much as I hate Tusk, I love that play. Oh, but there was an X marks the spot to save.
Yep.
As soon as the Lincolns went down, there was an X mark to save that Lina from the Walrus kick. That is gets the counter. I love that. Oh, I'm pogging out, folks. That was an incredible play from this Kunkka. Mad Dog, you god. Oh, but Slark cares very little. We'll jump into 3 heroes. Gets Gleipnir'd up.
Wow.
In their ult. Again, a great pick. Like, Gleipnir is good, and then you pick Slark, right? Up, there's the BKB now from Kanye Disciple, and immediately afterwards, the patience of this Treant Protector. There's the disruption save from their Shadow Demon. A couple of Griffins flying around now, a deep snowball in. Kunkka is just in the middle of the T4s, probably abducted by the Tusk, but your Dragon Knight is down, your Sniper is on the deck, no buyback from him, the Crimson Guard allowing them to tank towers seemingly forever. They haven't killed the Raxian, the Grog Blossom, keeping him alive for just a little bit longer, but Mad Dog will eventually hit the deck. Now it is a clean 1-for-2 trade, the buyback from the DK. Oh! It's going to be the disruption to save the Shadow Demon for a little bit, but those Brambles will lock him up. The double hit from the Ember Spirit will clean that up as well. But every good turn deserves another. Staples gets evaporated by the tier 4s. And there's a big Light Strike Array onto this DK. A buyback from the Shadow Demon. The Treant Protector goes down.
Slark in the back.
Slark on the hunt, looking for Lina. Will turn. Will leap and, a cancel TP onto a Bravia. It seems like Entropy may have overextended quite a bit here on this Aegis push. Lina's still alive. That's 4 dead for Entropy, 3 dead for through KGD, but
2 buybacks.
2 buybacks will mitigate some of that net worth turn.
And a Tusk buyback.
Oh, yep.
That's to start that.
Oh right, yes, that was 3 buybacks. So yes, it is gonna be like 4-ish K net worth turn. Yeah, 3 Walrus kicks. Get real with me.
That's why the fight was under the tier 4s.
Like, that is so oppressive to fight into. Like, they have to. I think they just have to get rid of that ability. Like, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
It's very hard to play into, right?
Like, there's a reason why I'm popping off with that Kunkka counterplay.
Yeah.
Because I hate that ability so much, and I think there's such a little. Hold that thought there. As Ember Spirit, no, not Ember Spirit. DK TP's back to avoid. The X marks the spot.
Oh, you like that? Holy Locket?
I love that Holy Locket pickup. Holy Locket, Solar Crest, Blink Dagger. Oh man.
The Slark is big now too.
Yeah, he's got I would say the Hand of Midas is still maturing. Rush that Aghanim Scepter, has that BKB. We saw the strength of that during that fight. And all of this positional control from Kunkka, between X marks the spot, between tidal wave abductions, all of that stuff.
Whoa.
Another Lincoln's pop onto Lina. Will they defensively X? No.
Where is everybody? They need the Tusk.
Yes. The Ember Spirit is just farming their own jungle as they're pushing tier 3. So it looks like one of my pubs. It's great. That's a good point in chat. If there was but 1 Gleipnir, Lincoln's would be a nothing addition to the to Entropy on this Lina. Narathene, though, is just kind of hanging out. And there's the Lincoln's pop, the banish onto the Brambles. This is going down. And, Roland Cloud, get out of here. Yeah, that's just a dead Lina Rax.
And it's full evacuation. Aegis is still there for 10 seconds.
10 seconds left on this Aegis. Lina should go crazy. Should just dive pool. Come on. My child. My child would dive the pool.
Is that from Dune?
No, that is from a meme where Satan is shown like saying like my child would do X, and then Jesus goes, my child would do Y.
Oh.
My child would dive the pool with 10 seconds left in their Aegis. The long range Lincoln's pop setup for the Walrus kick, super good. Like, look at that. That's so silly and bad. Oh, but a big 4-man overgrowth. This sniper gets num eat 'em up, and now it is flying around. This Lina gets kicked out. This Slark is stuck with BKB. Trying to get it back, gets Gleipnir'd. That fadeaway shot from Lina will clean them up. And now Mad Dogs trying their best to get in there. We'll take out the Tusk. No buyback on Slark. No buyback on Tusk. The Sniper now taken out. Kicked away. No buyback on Sniper. And Kanye's Disciple not looking so hot either. Dragon Knight right in front of the steps of the pool. If you had eyes to see it, he could have seen his own salvation, but he didn't. GG is called. Folks, we got a game 3.
What a match.
What a match.
What a match. An unbelievable ending to game 2.
This is an upper bracket fun.
This is an upper bracket
This
finals.
is an upper bracket
Both
final.
teams want it.
Yes, this is an Entropy victory, tying the score 1-1. Snoe Plaus. What a difference from that first game out of Team Entropy.
For sure. I mean, they showed a ton of resilience, not only in that loss to game 1, but that safe lane looked like an absolute disaster, right?
Yeah.
The Hunka sniper was running it, which is their job.
Yeah.
But that's kind of what you're
Tusk
worried
sniper.
about. A Tusk sniper.
Yeah.
But that's what you're worried about with a core Tusk, too.
Yep.
Right? You can do that same thing from a support role,
Uh-huh.
but have a core that scales later into the game.
Right. Yeah, and we just saw that. Like, that lane started at 0-5. The Tusk was running the whole board. It was brutal. It was oppressive.
Yeah.
But then they died like 3 times in a row, and his game was just over.
Yeah, right?
I mean, he still got the walrus kick. He still got all of the niceties, the blink, you know. And he was doing like snowball kicks and stuff like that, kicking
Yeah.
people into the base. But he just didn't have the shtees to back it up.
Yeah.
You know, there's no Desolator, there was no Silver Edge, there was no Gleipnir.
Yeah, right. And your damage, you're expecting like most, if not all of it, to come from DK Slark.
Yeah,
I mean, if you're planning to play around 15 minutes, sure.
exactly.
But if you're trying to hold high ground against an Aegis Lina, that's going to be tough.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we've seen some unimpressive Linas
Sure.
through the course of MD2L this season, but this was not one of Narathine. What a recovery! What was that final stat line for Lina? 4 and 5. Okay, but I mean that's 4 straight kills. Was on a dominating streak.
Yeah.
Started 0 and 5, and that just like that.
Yep, second highest damage in the game, right behind this Ember Spit. I mean, Abravia, in my opinion, was MVP.
Yeah.
Just playing out of his mind and built a Gleipnir.
Nutty stuff. Like, yeah. I mean, 2 Gleipnirs versus no Gleipnirs. The arithmetic is simple.
diff lol lol teammate.
Diff GG. Report Slark, no Gleipnir.
Anyway, there's going to be a thrilling Game 3 when we come back.
An excellent Game 3. If these first 2 games are any indication, this is Dr. Heckle. That's Snoe Plaus. Don't you dare leave.
No.
The hype is just starting.
You want to see this Game 3.
You're going to want to see this. Don't go away.
This is for top 2.
This is for top 2. Grand final spot on the line.
Let's go.
Let's go. Folks. Oh, it's blurry. Oh, I'm reaching back.
Dyer
Focus, damn you. All right, I think that's good enough. It's Dr. Heckle, it's Snoe, Plaus. We got Game 3 of the upper bracket finals coming at you live.
10
We got
seconds.
Entropy. We've got a KGD.
Dyer's
I remember both teams this time.
Night, let's go.
Yay.
It's 1-1.
Kanye Disciple is mid.
Ranger at
Brazy
your
is mid.
service.
And I heard that disgusting, no good heroes intro. It's Wind Ranger. She slips through the bands. They want to see Omni Knight.
All right.
They don't want to see Conka. Folks, I'm crushed right now.
And the tree makes it through first phase tree. I mean, no complaints here.
Yeah, I mean, the tree was effective in that first game. We saw Entropy running that like spectacularly. A great counter to the Shadow Demon
10
Disruption.
seconds.
You just lay down a Nature's Grasp, and you're just like sitting in your own piss at that point.
5 seconds.
Breaking blinks.
Yeah, breaking blinks. Really, really good positioning too.
All right. Dyer gets
We
the
saw
ball.
that like pretty much like a textbook Tree and Protector game when it came to just breaking smoke, reactive overgrowths. Like that 4-man overgrowth right at the end was killer. I'm gonna be thinking about that for a while.
That closed the coffin.
Yeah.
Well, sorry,
10 seconds
sorry,
left.
coffin closers.
Sorry, coffin
but that
closers.
just kind of wrapped the game up. And like that was a really
We're
good
starting in 5
like Lena
seconds.
kick
We're
onto
the
the high
left.
ground. But no, sorry, you don't get to capitalize.
Yeah, I mean, the Lincoln's pop from the support sniper into the kick should have been the combo.
Yeah.
But Kunkka was just there, like you said, to defuse it every single time.
But no more Kunkka here, right? They said both teams are like, okay, Hero's way too good to let through.
Yep.
But how do you deal with this Wind Ranger now? This is a new wrinkle in the series. This is the first time we're seeing this hero. What makes this hero so good?
Whirlwind, I think. It's all that, like, you could counter that with Crimson Guard, I suppose, but you have to farm up the Crimson Guard first.
Right,
Is
and
the problem.
you lost an important Crimson Guard carrier. Like, there's no Kunkka, no Sand King, no Underlord,
Yep.
no Omni Knight.
Yeah, and now the Dark Willow ban from KGD.
Yep.
That's we saw that set up
Radiant
for
gets the ban.
or the anti Shadow Demon tech.
Speak of the devil, and
Yeah.
he shall be banned. The Shadow Demon is taken out as well. They say, show us something new, right? This is game 3. We both teams think, okay, we're the better players. So in a kind of a chaotic environment, that's
10
where the better
seconds.
team will often come out on top.
Yeah, I mean, you strip away the meta darlings,
5
the comfort
seconds.
picks.
4,
You
3,
say like, bare your soul to me on the field of battle.
Wow. Poetry.
Do so by playing a dragon with 2 heads. we saw that Jakiro pick in that first game.
Yeah, it was super hot, like
Yeah,
all day.
Super hot. Super hot.
It was contested all day.
Yeah, that Night Stalker making their way into that respect final ban for Entropy here. I mean, okay, Night Stalker in that first game. You know who's still in the pool?
Who?
Tusk.
Yeah, Tusk is still there. That'd be a great
10
pick.
seconds.
That would be a great pick if they can scoop up that Tusk.
Do they have a Tusk player, though?
Starting in 5 seconds.
That's a
We're
great
the
question. That's a great question. I mean, we already have one support pick here. It could
All
be
right, Dyer's turn.
4 Tusk, and they're actually going to dip back for that Nerathene Luna.
Now, this was like a headline-breaking kind of pairing during TI. Win rate was like 83% or something absurd. Mm-hmm. 2 very strong heroes that pair well together. You give Luna a good early lane, and you're off to the races.
10 seconds.
It's
And-
like compound interest.
Yep, she can farm like incredibly fast with Lunar Orbit, Moon Glaives, Mask of Madness. There's like no camp that could stand in her way. She's
No.
The lawnmower.
Yes.
Call her the
All right, Dyer's
lawnmower.
And we saw in game 1, like, Luna could stand toe-to-toe with a super farmed enemy carry.
Yeah. Oh, that final fight in game 1, the toe-to-toe
Thrilling.
between that Dragon Knight and that Luna.
Yep.
Was that Nerathene Luna in game 1?
Yes.
10 seconds.
No.
Or was it-
because
it was the
lost. It was the
Nerathene
DK,
Dragon
Nerathene
Knight.
DK, yeah.
That's right. That's the
5
second time I've screwed that up, I think. It's
all
okay.
good.
I'm paying attention. I'm present during these casts. My mind is like a steel trap.
Me, but since I'm obsing, I just like black out and go super focus. It could have been anything.
Yeah, it could have been anything, but they made it look like us. Shout out to Austin Walker, one of the best media critics of the modern age.
Clockwork here. This provides a ton of vision. It gives you some initiation and lane potential.
Yeah. You could even boost your support's potential even more by taking the hookup.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to Vandal in chat.
Oh,
me
Vandal's
up.
out here? Let's go.
MD2L champion Vandal.
Yep.
Decided to take maybe a season off just to let the rest of us proles have a chance. But I got to dip in for the Dragon Knight for their third pick. And this is probably going to be a mid-Dragon Knight, so we're probably going to see Kanye Disciple, Kanye Disciple on this DK. Probably a safe lane Wind Ranger.
Oh, wow. Yeah, interesting. Because normally the most run position for those two heroes is mid. Or, sorry, safe lane.
Yep.
So they got some flex potential there.
Is it Frost Dragon?
No, it's always Fire Dragon.
Always Fire Dragon?
From Fear's mouth himself. Always Fire Dragon. You get a free Battle Fury. Like, you get free Cleave.
Yeah.
And with the regen you get from Dragon's Blood, it's just... you're set. That's why you can't pick Anti-Mage. Anti-Mage does not get, like, 16 health regen for free.
Right? He's get, like a free load... Like, a Lotus Orb if you're good.
Uh-huh.
And Mana Thirst.
Sure.
Bloodseeker's a hero.
No, he's not. Sorry. But we're going to see this run back, right?
Bloodseeker was picked at TI.
Yeah, how'd they do?
Not good.
Yeah.
Not good.
I'm glad we had this conversation.
Yeah, this was great. Oh, I love this. Oh, they would have put on a show for this game 3. That's the Enigma pick. We got Treant Enigma, dude.
Jeez.
If I don't see that link up, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm vacating Heckle Studios. I'm gonna put it up for sale. I'm gonna call Peter Thiel my benefactor. That's how you'll know I'm gone. If I take that Thiel money.
Oh yeah.
5 seconds.
That's right. We're back. We're back during the leftist podcast here,
Oh,
people.
hey
On
there.
MD2. I'm just kidding. Not on the NDL.
But right
MD2L
now the
channel.
team fight is just absurd.
For Entropy, yeah. I mean,
Dyer's
Eclipse,
turn to pick.
Overgrowth, Black Hole.
I was about to mention, like, if they don't pick Rubik here,
They should probably ban.
yes.
Yeah, I like that as a block pick, and I just like that as just like a pick.
Yeah, and Rubik is just solid. You already have some decent spells to steal here. Power Shot, Shackle Shot.
seconds.
You don't want Whirlwind, though.
Hook shot.
Yeah, Hook Shot. Even
5
Rocket
seconds.
Flare is great.
Yep.
Dragon Tail is great. Breathe Fire is great.
Yeah. Dragon
So-
form
Yeah.
would also be.
Not so much. But, and of course, you're protecting your Treant Enigma.
Dyer gets
Yep.
the ban.
You can always. Oh,
Oh, baby.
baby! It's the axe pick.
And you have Hook Shot to cancel the Enigma all, right?
That's true.
It's tough.
too.
You need to be in the position to
tough.
not hook your teammates, or you're just adding to the problem.
You're invulnerable while you're hook shotting in,
10
right?
seconds.
You can't get stunned out of it. You stun people on the way through too, so you don't
Yeah.
necessarily even have to hit Enigma. You just have to hit somebody near Enigma.
Yes, but you want to hit him with
You
it.
want to hit Enigma.
Yeah.
Or
Unless you take
console.
Hook Up.
Radiant's up. Banning time.
Or you hog.
You
get your hog out.
Grab
Or
his
you
hug.
get your hog out.
Get your hug out with the bro. It's been a long day of casting here at Heckle Studios, folks. After 7 o'clock, they start pumping the nitrous oxide through the vents to get everybody in kind of like a looser
seconds.
mood. I'm facing several lawsuits for
Oh
that.
my
Turns
God.
Out, turns out,
Starting in
even if
5
you put that on the
seconds, with or
release
without.
form, you can't just gas people.
All right. I got a fun little anecdote.
Necrophos?
Yeah, while we're going through these
Radiant
last
gets the
bands,
ban.
I
Sure.
did play a game of Dota, and I didn't know it, but at the time there was a gas leak in the apartment. I was on my signature hero, Juggernaut.
Oh, yeah.
And I went Ultimate Orb, Manta Recipe without the Yasha. I think that's when we really knew there was a problem.
Yeah.
So make sure to check your appliances.
10 seconds.
Get it checked. The winter's coming, so if you turn it back on and use natural gas,
5 seconds.
make sure it's secure.
Have those smoke or have those gas detectors, have those carbon monoxide detectors. You
Yes.
never know when you could, like if you see yourself building in funny ways on your signature heroes, that's when you know.
I just remember I was trying to use my items, and I was just slamming the keyboard. I really should have known something was wrong.
Oh my god. Incredible. And we're getting a bit of a crowd here for this game 3, man.
All right.
Oh,
Dyer
yeah.
gets the
Loving this. That's a puck ban. Wait, that's a Winter Wyvern ban.
Yeah,
Dyer's
well,
choice.
Winter Wyvern mid is
Let's
actually
give him a
not
sec.
too bad.
Radiant's up
I mean,
on
the
heroes
Winter's
15.
Curse
Wait,
is
was
a
that a
classic
support?
encounter.
Oh my God! Let's go,
made it through.
baby. He made it through. This is a wait. Who's supporting here? It's Clock and who?
Are we gonna see 4 Windy?
4 Axe?
No, 4. If it's 4 Axe, that's a grief. Come on.
For Arc Fortin?
It could be Arc Fortin.
And Primal Beast. All right. Yo, this is game 3, folks.
This is game 3.
Game 3 of the upper bracket finals. This is it.
Bud Health Windy. It's gonna be a 4 Windy.
It's a 4 Wind Ranger. That kind of feels like watching Michael Jordan take a shit, but I'm into it. Carry Dragon Knight, offlane Axe, and yeah, Kanye Disciple on Arc Warden.
Wow.
And it's going to be a mid Primal Beast to try to counter that. Staples on Rubik, Mad Dog on Enigma, Narathene on Luna, and Spaghetti Jesus back on Treant Protectors. Are we going to get 1 Treant Protector or like 2 Treant Protectors swirling around here?
Just one this time, unfortunately.
Moonstorm, Splitting Image. What else we got facet-wise? Arcane Accumulation.
Oh, okay, not Frugal Filch.
Disorder, important.
I mean, if you can tell me what the
I
hell
don't
that
know.
does.
I don't know. Nobody knows. That's
Well, I think Whirlwind on support Windrunner. I don't see that being as good. Like Focus Fire from a support, you can at least like tickle somebody until they run away.
yeah,
right?
until they die, right?
But Whirlwind, you're going to be doing 0 damage to everybody.
Yeah. Well, what if they have like an orb? You could put
Well, okay, so here's
the
I
stinky
think,
orbs on people.
like you just build Gleipnir.
Yeah,
Right?
you still build Gleipnir is the bottom line.
Yeah, and you'll just proc.
This is a
proc
sick
that.
Primal Beast set. Is that from Ag's Lab?
Ooh, maybe.
Oh man, I'm hyped for this.
Dude, we're seeing Primal mid versus Arc Warden mid in the last game of the upper bracket finals. Excuse me.
It's a beautiful thing. Snow, take us in. We got a hell of a contest here to take us out of this day of casting. Could not have asked for a better send-off for this first day of finals weekend. The good lucks come out. The circlets abound. Boots first, tree and protector. Help me.
Same thing. No regen allowed.
Yeah. I mean, your tree, eventually you get it, right?
Yeah.
I do like this regen plus windlace clockwork from Jukester.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, is this? What are these lanes? Is this going to be like Wind Ranger Axe?
Whoa, they are deep here.
Yeah, they are in it. And they're very defensive posture coming out of KGD.
Yeah, they're scared. They don't want to mess with this at all.
Clockwork is in a place where no one on the Radiant should be for another, like, 30 minutes.
Exactly.
They're hugging the T2s. I
Oh
mean,
my gosh, they know something's up.
these previous
27 seconds. 26.
like minute 1 clashes have been pretty crazy.
Oh, yeah.
We do have expanded armature there on the Clockwork as anticipated. What is this bird head on Rubik? Look at that thing. He looks like the
History will
peacock
be
from
made on
Animal
this
Well.
day.
It's
Not
freaky.
actually.
Oh, don't get him out of my face, man. They're gonna split the bounty runes. Minute 0. Narathene? Scene?
Gonna kind of chase down a little bit.
Narasine?
Uh-oh.
Are they going to be able to get there in time to break the TP? They will not.
Just-
Gets out by the skin of her teeth. It is going to be the Primal Beast Arc Warden mid showdown. A Bravia on the Primal Beast. Connie Disciple on this Arc Warden.
There's Disorder. Read that if you want, but we're not going to tell you.
Pause the stream. That's, oh yeah, very good point from chat. Cogs are also a great steal for this Rubik. Eventually.
Eventually, yeah. That's not bad, yeah.
Yeah, meanwhile, up top, we got Dragon Knight and Clockwork versus this Tree and Protector and actually, Tree and Protector is going to try to go through the Twin Gate. It's going to get Leech seeded. Spaghetti Jesus.
Just tanking it like a beast.
It's actually, I don't know who's coming out on top here. He's trying to take the Twin Gate. You can cancel his auto attack a couple of times.
Sir?
Yeah, this is actually commits the blood grenade. Jukester's feeling pretty good about this kill. But will it be enough? That blood grenade is significant. Oh, he's gonna grief his tree a little bit. The turn now. This is Staples trying to block stuff up.
What is happening?
Where's the
tree
core in this lane?
Mr.
Tree?
Oh my gosh.
5
HP.
6 health. Oh! Dosia looking for that cheeky kill with the breathe fire. Ends up wasting it a millimeter away from that tree protector.
Literally 5 health was on the tree.
Yeah, good God. And now, speaking of which, Mad Dog getting smacked around by Dosia. And, yeah, Spaghetti Jesus is just going to kind of sacrifice himself to creeps. Jukster's falling low now.
Pain.
The little men.
What's going on with this solo lane here?
Yeah, this is like tri-lane meta stuff. I'm into it.
Well, Luna was usually the one you would stick as in the tri lane.
Yeah. Just kind of like you need your boys, you know. But health. Supporting OK. On this Wind Ranger, the OK Axe, and the Narathene Luna. Oh, meanwhile, up top, Dosia is getting peppered by these little Eidolons.
This is crazy.
Looking for this zap to kill. Scooping around. Cuts through the creep camp, but gets blocked by all the satyrs.
Oh, please.
The jukes? Once the lift before the zap to try to bring it home, right? They are going to... Jukester now coming in with the battery assault. Just peppering him down. One more right click should do it. And that's first blood. Now Dosia is next. There's the Maledict. That's 2. Going the way of the Radiant off lane. Staples letting them know. Truly the support diff. We saw the fancy footwork there from Staples to lock it in. Really impressive play from Staples all series, man. Just what a player. Meanwhile, here at mid, it is 16 last hits for this Primal Beast, and 17 last hits for this Arg Warden too. It's pretty even. Maybe a couple more denies going to Primal Beast's way, and he's got those big paws, and he's slapping them around. Meanwhile, it's only 6 last hits for this DK after this immense pressure from Mad Dog and Staples.
Yeah, that was like a do-si-do for so long.
Yeah, I mean, Spaghetti Jesus going through most of that. Has returned to lane to help out the ailing Narathene. Oh! But helped with the big snipe. The big snipe, yeah. Walk your shit, Queen. You earned it, and now it is going to be a backdoor dive here from OK, and they are already going into creep cut mode. Is there a stout shield on? Is there a stout shield on Axe?
No,
As I
there's
turn
no
to
stout
dust,
shield, indeed.
I float away on the wind. I'm a boomer. Oh my God. But yeah, I mean, Axe is feeling confident enough to steal creeps, forcing Narathene to tank creeps and last hit under tower. Explains why Narathene was dropping so low.
Oh yeah, and 2 points on the power shot. That did it.
Look at this filthy build, dude. 2 branches, 2 circlets. Double Bracer Gaming! What else is new? Oh boy, now Kanye's Disciple getting stomped out by a Bravia mid on this Primal Beast. He even has the taunt.
That's going to be tough later on because you don't really get protected by your magnetic flux.
Yeah, you're just
Or
left in the
called?
bubble and you're just like magnetic field. It's magnetic field and flux.
Yeah, right.
What if flux was just called field? And it put Justin Field, formerly of the Chicago Bears.
Sure, why not?
Just like romping around the field of play. Stun here committed onto Staples from Dosia, just keeping it loose. Letting them know that he's still got it. He's slapping them around. Jukester running in, trying to make some mischief of themselves.
Was his name always Dosia?
It was something different last game.
Yeah, I thought it was different.
Yeah. But, the lift, trying to lift him out of the cogs. You don't want to hit those cogs, by the way. At this stage in the game, you will just bounce around. It will be horrible for you.
Indeed.
Spaghetti Jesus sniping that courier from OK. OK in a very deep position. So the courier is going to go what we call a danger path. Walking a warrior's way. And yeah, it is just it's this creep abduction and creep cutting. And this axe is the up top. Mad fighting, another cogs committed. Staples goes down, as does Jukester. These cores getting both of those kills. And yeah, I mean there are routes to recover from a bad lane on Luna. I mean, there's routes to recover on a bad lane on Lena, as we saw last game. Started 0-5, ended 4-5.
Hope Dyer's middle tower is insured.
But yeah, the pressure bottom, you never want to be in this scenario if you're a safe laner. You know, it's
yeah, this sucks.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Oh,
you got this axe is 2 levels on your support. Although you are keeping the lift onto this axe, but it's a full creep wave, so he's going to be spinning around, but it will not be enough. Narathene gets the kill. An excellent rotation from Staples on that one. Throwing out those tips, letting him know that he's there, letting him know that he's human. Level 3 Wind Ranger at 6 minutes. Meanwhile, up top, Dosia gets got by Mad Dog. Mad Dog falling crazy low. The Eidolons, though? Oh, what a body block as Abravia storms in on Primal Beast, dives the tower with absolutely no consequences, no problems, no fuss, no muss. We'll ult Creep Wave even, just a flex. And yeah, there's Spaghetti Jesus to heal up the whole kit and caboodle. This is a dead tower. Oh, meanwhile, in bot, Narathene, you don't want to die. Not the battle hunger. Kill something, anything. You yourself have become the prey. Narathene going down again on this Luna. And now Mad Dog rotating. Spawns the Eidolons. Is going to solo hole an axe. You got to get this kill, man. Not on your first black hole. Oh, man. Gets into cull range from that butt health power shot. But it is not enough. OK does go down. It will be a core trade down here for the, both of the safe laner and the off laner going down for these respective teams. Yeah, let's check out that.
Check out the GPM.
Let's check out the GPM real quick. Yeah, net worth. This is a rich Enigma.
As Enigmas tend to be. What are we gonna see? Vlad's here. Only time will tell.
Nothing queued up. Although they are saving up, it might be an aggressive early Blink Dagger, even though they've already committed Singularity. God, my deadlock brain. Black hole. This is not Dynamo. This is Enigma, man. Uh-oh. And there is the clone onto the high ground gets used against him. As now they are looking for Staples. He will juke it out in the trees.
What can you do?
Throws out the support diff. That's some fancy footwork from Staples.
That was sick. That was important.
Yeah, proving that they are just a real player. The Flux comes out. Tries to ward back Staples. But, oh, man. Enigma going down. They were pretty low for a while. And now the Eidolons, the poor, sweet Eidolons. Oh, mass TPs going into this mid lane. There was a bit of a dive from Abravia onto this Arc Warden, who is shielded.
Midas is picked up.
Yep. It is online, and the farm game begins.
You know, what's better than one Gleipnir?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's
Gleipnirs.
True. Do they have the APM is the question.
If they pick Arc Warden in an elimination game, they better.
Yeah. I mean, this is, again... well, it's a deciding game.
That should help.
You know,
not elimination.
Yes,
yeah.
You will go down. You will have to play the lower bracket finals as well if you wish to enter the grand final. But ultimately, you will still be in the tournament. Oh boy, Spaghetti, Jesus, that is tough. Ooh. Oh, the fail chop though, failing him up with fail chop. Flexing, loves chopping down those trees as axes are wont. Jukin and jiving the healing spores from that tree and protector leech seed. Dewarding action going on here from Staples. Lines are getting drawn. Again from Staples. Midas is online for this Arc Warden. Already starting to use it. 23 seconds on the clone. It will not sync up too nicely. Do the charges get propagated to the clone as well? Oh, and it is a big stack. Looking, Abravia, he's looking to steal it all. He gets a bunch of it. This axe is toast. Slams him into the cogs. It's his allies' cogs, too, which is the most brutal part. Just takes him out with the trash.
That hurts.
It's axe is now the highest net worth here at 10 minutes, despite this death. But it is very close between these cores at the top, separated by a matter of hundreds of gold, not thousands. Oh, I like that little snow globe.
I like that. I like that. Wow. That icon looks crazy.
Yeah, I mean, his head's a snow globe. This is a wintry set.
Ah, sure.
A little gauche. I mean, it's not even Thanksgiving yet. That's usually when I start to put out all my Christmas stuff. But, and this is nothing against the people who, have Christmas trees and nativity scenes out all year. You're going to see another dive in here from Abravia. Will find Clockwork. Not a great target for the ultimate, because you can get it canceled by battery assault
immediately.
Yeah, immediately. You get nothing happens.
Yeah,
essentially.
Mid tier 1 going down, a huge tactical building there.
Yeah, a volley from those Eidolons will secure it for Mad Dog. As Entropy, they are clawing They are stacking up a 1K gold lead, very modest. Again, like all these cores are sort of firing off on all cylinders. Some Ward's watching the Wards. Who watches the Watchman? Butthealth trying to catch Staples out though. Steals that power shot, and that's gonna hurt very badly if they hit him. But you know, we can. It's a big ask, I guess, for Staples. Meanwhile, up top, Armlet's almost done here for this Dragon Knight. You know, Dosia, outside of that early aggression, has largely been left to their own devices. The Rumbles have been mostly mid, mostly bot. Narathene recovering quite well as well. Right to the top of the net worth charts. You know, this is still Luna. You have to repeatedly keep her down. You cannot just gank her once and kind of call it a day. The Mask of Madness is up. Thank you, Snoe.
Yep.
Has the Moon Glaives for that additional farming, and yeah, it's just clearing stacks, clearing creep camps, and just hoping that your team hangs on and doesn't lose you the game in the next 20 minutes. Butthealth now. Oh, the dive in from Abravia, even committing the hook shot. Oh, the hole onto 2. Just outside of the battery assault range. They got maybe pulled into it at the very, very end, but still largely a pretty good black hole if they got Jukester. Now it's kind of being downgraded to a little mid, unless Abravia finds them. Jukester running for their life. The cogs, the expanded armature will delay things. They are going to get narked out by that leech seed, perhaps? Nope. Will escape. They live to fight another day. Through the cover of Roshan's privacy veil. Meanwhile, this Arc Warden using that Midas, trying to get back up. Not quite hitting axe levels of net worth. Ooh. Meanwhile, Spaghetti Jesus finds Butthealth way out of their onesie. Trying to get this this ancient stack. The war for the stacks rages. Spaghetti Jesus, perhaps the latest casualty in said war. But these Eidolons are going to town on Dosia. There's the taunt onto these ancients just to readjust aggro, guarantee those spins, clear things out. Whew. This is it is heating up. You know, the farm wars, the punishment due. SNY queued up now for this Dragon Knight. Dosia just trying to get online, trying to get into fighting shape. Already has that armlet, so realistically, in Dragon form, I could see Dragon Knight joining a lot of these fights. Still feeling in a pretty good spot, not feeling like BKB is the call quite yet. You know, you see Maledict, Rubik's abilities, and like the Treant Protector makes that sort of like a you know, maybe not the best pick, but hold that thought. Staples called up by OK, getting spun down. The Battle Fury or the Battle Hunger committed, and the charge in from Abravia. Staples falling low. The attention is going back onto the middle of this fight, and the Eclipse coming out from Narathene, dropping Jukester low. It's a game of low heroes. OK dropping low now. Mad Dog dropping low as well. A game of inches. They both go down. The offlaner suffered the similar fate. Whirlwind coming out from Butthealth. Abravia diving deep. Has the Solar Crest on him. Getting stomped down. Butthealth punished for their arrogance and their deep diving greed. Whew, 2 on the deck for KGD, 1 on the deck for Entropy. It's 3K gold lead now for Entropy, and let's see that fight recap. Let's see what the gold swing was for there. The armlet proven to be clutch there. Only a 600 gold advantage out of that for Entropy. And this DK knows to hit the road after that power shot nearly ends his life. Whew, man. We are not, hey, we're not, this is not a disappointing game 3, not by a long shot.
No, not at all. I'm riveted here.
Yeah, these deep, like, Abravia can chase so much and so deeply with this Primal Beast. It's crazy.
Yeah, the initiation range is huge, and the one thing Arc Warden likes the least is having heroes on top of them.
Yeah, I mean, because like you said, oh my god, the call we all dream of as Axe players.
Yup.
Onto like a billion Eidolons and Enigma themselves.
Gotta be careful.
Sends them straight down the garbage disposal in the sink.
Opting to go for the pipe too, rather than finishing the Greaves.
Mature.
Are you sure?
Thinking about it. Yes. No, there's not a lot of magic. There's not a lot of magic damage on KGD's side.
Does Greaves cost mana to use?
You can tell Dyer's middle
No,
tower
it restores
is in trouble
mana.
from the way
Yeah,
it's
exactly. So that's relevant.
Yeah. Yeah, and Mechanism is pretty mana intensive, all things considered.
Indeed.
So yeah, I would probably. I mean, and what
Not
magic
really,
are you
wow.
trying to mitigate?
It's just 100.
100 with it's a ninth of your mana pool.
Sure.
Like Black Hole is like 300.
Yeah. Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, no Midnight Pulse yet, but that is also to be factored into the equation. Mjolnir up, or no, never gonna say that this patch. Maelstrom up. Maelstrom up on.
Built, I think Ame built Mjolnir on Muerta.
Oh right, well, weren't they against like a PL or a Broodmother or something?
They were against something. It made sense.
Yeah. Man, it's a bummer that dude never won TI.
Not yet.
Not yet. FY as well.
Alas.
The Wings curse. It's real.
Dyer is
I
scanning
believe
for
in it.
enemies.
And now it's going to be a three-man
Probably
spoke from
hoping to catch
KGD.
most of them nude.
Scouting Rocket coming out. Staple seems pretty oblivious about it. Blink Blade Mail up on OK Axe. The
This
normal
axe is
progression.
fast.
Yeah, this axe is pretty storked. But you see this Luna? She's taken off. She's at the moon already. And there's the blink, the call. Maybe not the best CC stack there. Oh, wow. Greaves up already for Spaghetti Jesus. Deploys the overgrowth into the black hole, baby! A complete 360, turns around and moonwalks out of there. It was looking so bad for that Dream Protector, but they really set him up for an amazing turnaround fight. 2 on the deck for KGD, all for the low cost of that Treant. Man.
And that's the thing. Never give up on the play, right? Treant used all their abilities. They looked super dead, but then they cast everything in and boom.
Huh. Stream is getting further and further behind the actual game. That's weird. I mean, we were on a 5-minute delay.
Yeah.
That is, I'm not concerned about that, unless there's like some Twitch garbage going on. In which case, just restart your stream. I don't know. I'm not your fan. I'm not working tech support. I'm the commentator here. 5-0-3 Primal Beast. A Bravia running a clinic on this mid primal. Has the KP, has the Blade Mail. It's like nuts. Now this tier 2 under siege. Narathene throwing out those glaives. Has the Dragon Lance, has the Manta Style. Now a deep dive from a Bravia. The taunt, even through the BKB, being pulled under the tier 3s. Pops the Blade Mail, and now it's Kanye Disciples time to sign. Or is it Narathene in with the Eclipse? Will take out the Arc Ward clone. And they are forced back to under their tier 3s. They're like, hold on, I'm not done my plate yet, waiter. Do not take it away. Tier 2 does go down. Narathene claims it. Bloodless engagement, but still a lot of abilities, a lot of key items pop there. Playing out some ancient camps. I love the 2 sentries there. There's both by Spaghetti Jesus? Yep, both by Spaghetti Jesus. Oh, wait, one's
about to expire.
Is one of those a real ward? No. They're both sentries. Okay. I mean, I like that. It's a slight overlap, I guess.
Sure.
No shade. Which Ebs? Check out this vision. And it's like, the Dire is like kind of hurting right now. They've got very defensive wards set up. Meanwhile, the Radiant, they have all their towers, so they don't really need deep wards. And that just goes to show, the kind of reactive nature that the Dire are in, as they are now 6K behind. 3 kills down. It's 14-11 in favor of Entropy here in this Game 3 of the Upper Bracket Finals. Look at all those bracers, though, on KGD. How could they possibly lose? They even have the Gleipnir diff. The double Gleipnir diff, because it's on Orc Warden, right? Yeah. That's like having 2 Gleipnirs.
Wow, Entropy really just doing work here. The XP, it's actually really close.
Yeah, it's pretty close experience-wise. It's like, what, 300 XP or
yeah.
something? 6K gold lead, but I mean, it's still pretty much anyone's game as far as Dota Plus is concerned, because, that late-game Arc Warden potential from the Arc Warden is, like, from a seasoned Arc Warden player is significant.
It's insane.
Yeah.
And the Gleipnir really accelerates the growth, too. Like, Midas is one thing, Gleipnir is another.
Yeah, it looks like Hurricane Pike up next for that push and pull. Oh, what? Check in PC, Staples with the Deep Ward D-Ward? The Deep Ward D-Ward? Usually not one I would scout out personally, but one I love to put down. Hardly ever gets caught, but really good game sense from Staples. Oh, gets the twofer? Okay. Oh, that was a Sentry Ward, which has, but yeah. Huge stuff from him. What a player, Staples. Shout out to Staples. The concept and the player. Holding things together for their team and in, like, I don't know, a stack of paper.
Holding those documents together.
those important documents. Marathon, Pop, and Mask of Madness looking to get this tier 2. Ooh, Yule's up on Rubik. That's kind of saucy. A good dispel for Battle Hunger, of course. Oh, but okay. Looking to put an end to this. Oh, but what a Midnight Pulse to find it. Jukester hookshotting in bravely to soak up a couple of those Lucent Beams from Eclipse, but it is all in vain as both of them hit the deck as, yeah, Daddy Abravia comes in. Primal Beast makes an absolute mess of that tier 2 defense. And now it's looking pretty scary. They're thinking about high ground. No Aegis. Manta up. Enigma up. With those, with the babies. With the Eidolons. They're looking to make some real damage here.
In the vicinity of Dire's top tower, I'd put on a hard
BKB queued up next for Luna. And then, of course, the Conda. Everyone's favorite item from a couple of patches ago. The G-Greaves comes out, but there's the first Weaver. And the Uproar to dispel it. Okay. Ooh, I love the green cogs. They will farm these for gold. We're feeding just a little bit as a treat. Couple, I don't know, that's like 80 gold or something. Every little bit matters. When you're only, it's only a 6k gold lead at 23 minutes. That's not insurmountable.
Sure. But this Primal is... Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Yeah, WoW is right. It just does not care for illusion runes. Not one bit. Slinking away, clips into a tree. Doesn't explain. Leaves. You know? Almost all the way through to this Aghanim Scepter as well. Queued up next. What is the... Is that rock? Is that throw rock?
Rock throw, yep.
Yeah. Rock throw, not throw. Oh, no, it's the Uproar dispels.
Oh.
3 levels of projectile. Oh, yeah, it's the...
That's the break.
Explodey. And the break, yeah.
Break's going to be good against DK, Axe.
Oh, yeah. Really good break targets this game. Yeah, meanwhile, I mean, this Luna is just putting her greater and greater distance between herself and the Dragon Knight when it comes to the carry wars. Pipes up on Enigma. Again, I don't know why, but, you know, it's working, so who cares, I guess. Why listen to me? It's, G-Greaves. It's got to be G... No, it's a Crimson Guard next. I love this pick. That's going to help him against the Arc Warden, the Wind Rain. Like, what I say in the draft, right? The Crimson Guard completely negates the... Well, not completely negates, but, like, greatly reduces the effective damage from that Whirlwind. Of course, she's just using it to farm creeps.
Sure.
Go with God. Mage Slayer up next. I actually kind of dig that.
I can dig that. Yeah, it's a lot of magic damage coming out.
Yeah. Oh, and that's why you get the pipe. I see the long vision.
Oh.
Enigma saw the plane beyond all planes and has the jump on this Mage Slayer build from Butt Health. And I'm going to be straight with you. I haven't really felt the... Oh, apart from a couple of key snipes.
Oh, yeah.
And attempted snipes on this Wind Ranger. Like, I see the theory.
I mean, part of the key with support Wind Ranger is the shackle shot.
Yes, of course.
Damn it.
No worries. We got Cogent for 1 second.
Yeah, I open my mouth and I miss a core kill. I love it.
Yeah, I mean, it just comes so hard and fast now at this stage in the game. It's like tough to keep tabs. Oh, Staples. Pops the Yules, but man, that's tough. That is tough. Goes down, Kanye Disciple. Drinks that up, slurps up that free Rubik kill, and meanwhile, up top, it's Entropy going for this Roshan. Look at it. Maybe crack a high ground.
I mean, yeah. You put that on Luna, and you're in big trouble. I mean, that hero's stacked.
Yeah, just sitting, standing, and delivering. Has a Hurricane Pike, has the BKB, has the Manta style. Like, once you get into Conda territory, it gets scary.
And you know what? There's no, like, Tusk reposition that you're really afraid of this game. What are you afraid of? I guess Call, Hookshot.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's not Walrus Kick.
That's not, yeah, it certainly isn't Walrus Kick.
That's not Kunkka right. Abduction.
Yeah, it's not Tidal Wave. It's not Walrus Kick. It's not, you know, there's no hook.
Yeah.
Pick Pudge more, people. Don't be
Pudge was unpicked
Don't look
at
now,
TI.
but
Yeah,
Radiant's
unpicked,
bottom
unbanned.
tower
Yeah, I
is
know.
getting
Maybe that
a
hero is
little
not what he once was.
You can look, it's
Yeah,
kinda
he
fun.
was really, really good, but once again, rash on nerfs.
E-Shroud, targeted, nerf, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like, that reduces his effectiveness a whole bunch.
And the ranged carry meta hurts him.
Yes, he wants to be in that girl's club.
Like, you want it to be Pudge in the game with 8 melee heroes, you know what I mean?
Yes, exactly. Yeah, I mean, you know, if had we forgot of the Moscato picked Pudge, would have been very different.
Who knows?
Aghanims up for Primal
Tell
Beast.
Dyer's middle tower is in trouble.
I mean, they won ultimately.
Yeah,
Right?
so who
They
gives a
2-0,
shit?
Yeah, well, all's well that ends well.
Dyer's middle tower has kicked the concrete.
Man, we
bucket.
could do this professionally, huh?
Oh,
We're
yeah.
really on top.
Oh,
of this.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
just
The
like,
people
no,
love it.
The people love it. Press 2 if you love this cast. Press
Yes.
1 if you really love this
Yeah,
cast.
exactly. Exactly. Press 12 if you want to see us at TI 15.
Yeah. We're not
Not the next
crazy.
one, but the one after that.
We're not delusional. We're not going to be a TI 14. And oh, there's the blinking from the Axe onto this Luna. She has the BKB. She has the Aegis. And she's fallen pretty low. Pops the Eclipse. We'll clean up the Axe. We'll clean up the Arc Warden Illusion. But does die in the process. And now this has to be a significant counterpunch here from KGD. No BKB and a killer Shackle shot. Heard me talking shit about her, or shit about their Wind Ranger play and decided to show me what was up. Now at half health, the Nemesis Curse. Oh, another killer Shackle shot. Oh, the blink in from the Axe. The canceled black hole from Jukester. All this crazy play. Counter. Oh, it's a 4-man overgrowth. Spaghetti Jesus with another incredibly patient, well-timed ult. But is it enough? Staple goes down. Okay, now chasing a Bravia has to suffer through this weird Ags ult that I don't understand. There comes the chop from OK. It is a stalwart defense. They lose a lane of racks, but they put 6 in the ground, including Luna twice. That's a 5K gold swing. We're back to the edge of the razors, Snow. It is only a 2K gold lead for Entropy.
That's huge. Just a little too far. I mean, after the melee racks, you really can walk away, but Luna wanted to finish off the range. It was just a little too much. A pair of amazing Shackle shots.
Yes, I mean, you know, Butt Health was really proving their salt there, earning their salt there too. We saw the blinking from OK almost immediately canceled.
Yep.
Before the call comes out. We saw the black hole get canceled by the Jukester hook. That's like a huge pair of counters to those big team fight turning abilities from both teams.
Like Axe with the BKB now, because the Rubik had their eye on the Axe the entire fight.
Yeah.
Like Yules to counter first, and then after Axe blunk in, the immediate lift, that had to have been a precast.
Yeah, I mean, that was like frame perfect. Actually, check his PC.
Whoa.
Yeah, and that XP is going way down the way. It's an 800 XP lead now for KGD.
It's still pretty tiny.
Yeah, I mean, again, Razor's Edge, you know. But, yeah, it's pretty much dead even percentage-wise, gold-wise. It's even trending more towards KGD at this point.
Yeah. Where do you go from here? How do you, like, the gold's basically even. What do you do? Do you try to keep pressuring? I mean, you have mid-rack, so you always have something pushing in.
Yeah, I think it's just, like, even with... Like,
they want to keep going.
Like, Treant Protector can split push if you get, like, Meteor Hammer or something. Ward coming out from this Clockwork. Love these lane wards in these siege situations when you're being sieged. Dragonite committing dragon form, clearing out these creeps, has the Solar Crest placed on this Luna. This Luna's getting pretty messed up. Nemesis Curse and a good Shackle shot keeps her in place, enough time for the call, but there's the counter overgrowth. Now Mad Dog sizing him up, doesn't have that black hole to play around with, commits the Midnight Pulse. That's the threat. They don't know if they've been counting. They don't know. And there's, oh, the taunt onto a Bravey who just dove a little too deep. Entropy might be pressing an issue that they cannot follow up on. Jukester getting Mad Dog, hooking in, trying to pound him down. Staples goes down as well. Jukester falling low to Mad Dog, but here's Kanye's Disciple right in the back. Scouting out with those Spark Wraiths, more Gleipners. More drugs, more women, more Mjolnir procs, or Maelstrom procs. Juicer trying to clean up these Eidolons now, too. Has the Orchid, the double Orchid. That's another full wipe for Entropy.
And an ultra kill for Arc Warden.
Oh, my God. Now it's Scary Town. We're Richard's Scary Town. That is a 6,200 gold swing. And, yeah, 12k damage between the Dragon Knight and the Arc Warden.
And I mean, like, Black Hole's up now, but you tried going high ground without Aegis, without Black Hole. That was just way too rushed.
That was perhaps too aggressive a move from Entropy. And this is game 3. You know, you gotta think, like, the jitters are getting to them. Entropy was in such a commanding position. They can taste the grand finals from their spot. And I mean, like, just check the graph, man. Look at this sharp nose, like that 1929 type beat going from. What was the height there? That's like 7K.
Yeah, 6K, 6.5 to 8. Wow.
Yeah, down now 8K. The coin has entirely flipped. We're looking at a photo negative of what it was before that high ground push now. And Entropy on the back foot. KGD roaring out of the space. This Arc Warden fully online, geared to the gills. Has that Hurricane Pike now to complement the Orchid and the Gleipnir. Do they still have the Gleipnir diff, by the way, if we can check the items? We've got 2 on Arc Warden functionally, and none on Entropy. That's it. GG.
Dan's called it. Now. We'll see you tomorrow for the grand finals.
Yep. Matches start at 10 Central, 11 Eastern a.m. But there is still time to buy Gleipnirs on Entropy, of course. They still have all of their racks, all of their tier 3s. Is far from over. They even have a pair of tier 2s. So even if they duff another huge fight like that, where they don't have an Aegis or Black Hole or whatever, you know, they can only lose one lane of racks, or the entire video game. And, oh man, Spaghetti Jesus gets found out. Whirlwind is going to cut through a lot of that chuff, killing a lot of Eidolons. There's the Midnight Pulse. Another killer shackle shot from Butt Health, but now Mad Dog coming forward. A beautiful call from Axe on the back line, and a great hole onto Just Okay, but gets stunned up in the back. This is 3 on the deck now for Entropy. Debravia might be a little too far in the back, but Narathine coming in with the Eclipse, trying to turn things around, and it's just another faceplate of 5 for nothing. That's 3 full fights lost in a row. Entropy just crumbling here in this game 3. Another, like, 6... No one died. Not even your creeps. With, you know, 10k damage between the Primal Beast and the Luna, just pumping out tons of stuff. A more egalitarian spread. Really good control from Butt Health. You know, all it took was me talking shit about Butt Health Wind Ranger.
Yeah, just landing shackle shot after shackle shot, and these fights are getting picked apart.
Yeah, this is, I mean, it is full-on panic mode for Team Entropy as they just dive deeper and deeper into despair. Win percentage up to 66%, 27-19. Kill score now in favor of KGD. Kane Disciple has a full Manta style since the last time we saw him.
8-0-11.
Yeah.
On this Arc Warden.
I mean, I can't tell you how many pubs I've seen this exact scenario played out against me. Where, like, we just kind of forget about the Arc Warden, then he becomes richer than God because we never ganked him or stopped his farming spree. He's pressing for a couple of fights. We lose 3 big fights in a row, even after getting racks. That being said, objective-wise, it is still 1 racks against 2 for Entropy. Sorry, 1 racks in favor of Entropy. They've killed 1 racks from KGD. All right, yes. This game is warping my brain. Like, this is such a sharp careening off of the edge for Entropy at this point.
I mean, I remember when the Luna was like 4K ahead of anybody else, but now look.
Yeah.
Now in 3rd in net worth, behind the DK and the Arc Warden.
Yeah, 2K behind, 1K behind. And these heroes are not slowing down.
That's true.
They are only accelerating farm-wise.
No BKB or Blink in sight for Enigma?
Yeah, you just kind of saunter up. Yeah, well, yeah, it's queued up, but, like, they're broke.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Is this another dog pause?
Group P break.
Group P break?
In the middle of game 3.
Can we get a judge in here? Is this allowed? Is this legal?
I mean, they're doing it. I mean, we're not the judges, right?
That's true. We're just here to cast the game. Is this kosher? I don't know.
I don't know. Well,
like
if
to
both
think that
teams
they're
are
all
okay
like
with
a
it, you know.
trough.
Yeah. At the gamer house, they
That's
just
a game
line
right
up at the
Yeah,
trough.
this is the the hype house.
Play together, win together, pee together, pee together, pee together.
Good God.
And I mean, this kind of resets everything too.
Yeah.
Like there's a type of momentum in terms of gameplay. Who paused here?
This-
AW, right? Yeah.
Yeah, this was an Arc Warden pause. This is a pause on the side of KGD. I don't think that benefits them.
No,
I
no,
think
it
they
does
should be
not.
playing with full bladders.
Well, we'll see the P diff, right? We'll
Yeah,
see
the-
if like what happens.
I think the sense of urgency generated by needing to urinate is not unsubstantial. Bathroom on our team too. Okay,
Sure,
so
understood. I mean, I got it too, but you know, I'm locked in.
yeah, he's the observer. You all saw my observing that first set. You don't want that smoke again. I'm gonna start talking about like who's your favorite war criminal again. I like this axe set. What's up next for Primal Beast?
Shivas. That's gonna be really good.
I wonder what the damage split is.
Can we see that anywhere?
No. Unfortunately not. Not a Wind Waker?
Queued up, yeah.
Almost has it.
I mean, it's gonna be a great save. Like
That's
that's
massive.
a save against.
Axe.
Yep. Axe, Shackle.
Even Silence for Arc Warden.
Yeah, and it can
Hook
get you
shot.
out of the cogs if you really need them.
If
Oh.
you use it on yourself, oh my god.
Tree
What-
is exactly where he wants to be.
Which is, yeah, in base. Hiding. Wind Ranger. Still caressing the... I love this build. It's just some M4 kind of
Oh my god,
stuff.
yeah. Go.
2 bracers, Hurricane Pike, Daedalus. That is accelerated buffoonery, in my opinion.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, holy shit. Look at this. Palooka. Got like some Dark Souls Dragon Knight action here. You know, the Sword Lance in the DLC for Elden Ring, I hear, is quite good.
Yep.
Double Bracer here, too, for Clockwork. Has the Blade Mail, has the Force Staff. Have not seen, like, you know, there were some, like, very notable Force Staffs. Oh, I think we're getting the go order. And we are. Okay. We are
Okay,
back.
now where were we?
Where were we? Indeed, J.K. Simmons.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like a group retreat now for KGD, realizing that they have empty bladders and full hearts. They're looking for a more tactical approach. They don't want to just do what Entropy did and go high ground without their big ults, without a plan, and definitely not without Aegis. Because you know they are still down a lane of racks, and they clear them very quickly. It is a minute before Black Hole. There's a 4-man smoke behind this Dragon Knight, and now a 5-man smoke, including the Dragon Knight. Dacia looking to join in. They spot the Luna. They are going for the gold. Dosia running forward. Narathine maybe realizing that they have
no.
been found.
No,
Oh,
please
man.
don't stop for the
Lotus
Lotuses.
Chopper. No, 3, 2, 1.
No!
Camel Erupt. Oh my god.
What the hell?
Narathine, can you get out?
Oh my god.
Dude, what was that, man? Oh, Narathine.
That was insane.
That was a thriller.
That was a whole movie.
Yeah, it's like Jerry Bruckheimer production presents The Narrow Miss of Narathine. And now it's Roshan.
That was poetry.
I appreciate it.
Wow.
And
Snap.
KGD just mowing through Roshan here. Calling a Disciple and Dosia with that Nemesis Curse debuff applied to Roshan. Just laying into
Dire
him.
is kicking sweet hell on a Radiant's bottom tower.
All of that damage. They do have to fix lanes. And this will be an Aegis for Dosia.
It's a DK. I guess DK's the Sieger?
Basketball.
Yeah. Siege Engine, you pop a Dragon... you save Dragon Form for second life?
I'd bet on
Or you
Radiant's
just smoke
top
them if you
tower
got
coming
them.
down.
Because you don't respawn in it, right?
No. No, you're a
fix that.
transformation hero. I guess, like, if your Arc Warden hasn't died yet, you're not worried about it, but
That's
I'm
true.
kind of worried about it, right? If Arc Warden dies, that's huge.
No BKB, they're plenty mortal. And you know what? It's not the first black hole you hit, it's the last.
Oh, yes.
I could turn this right back into Entropy mode.
Mm-hmm. Especially because, yeah, Blink is on the way. It's going to be a while until Blink and BKB. Tier 4 tokens, any interesting ones? Mindbreaker.
Mindbreaker, Cloak of Flames.
About it. Oh,
Timeless Relic.
Fixter's Cloak.
On Enigma. I love that.
That's huge, yeah. That's great.
I adore that. I'm going to collect this Tormentor real quick. Oh, man, my voice. Man, Blood Health picking that up. Is that the wind?
That is Gale Force. That's strong. That's
Gale Force is what's in my DVD player.
Okay. We got a ton of DVDs out here.
Yeah. This is, well, you know, physical media is important. Media preservation is important.
Sure, sure, sure.
I mean, you look at what WB and, you know, Max is doing with their original programming. A lot of these streamer-only shows being taken offline for tax cuts. It's really despicable stuff. And I know I was joking around saying, like, Sebastian Deb should be sent to the Hague for war crimes, but I do think that David Zaslav, the head of Time Warner, should be sent to the Hague.
That guy's a
for,
joke.
Crimes against humanity.
I mean, well, after the HD DVD key leak.
Yeah, exactly, right? It's like, I mean, it's tough, right? But, you know, we have seen this inversion of when DVDs were popular, like peak DVD, and I know I'm just kind of taking this word for word from Remap Radio, but like if you asked me to spend more than like $6 on a DVD, I would tell you to like jump off a cliff.
Whoa.
But now it's like, now it has switched from like this sort of like sludgy kind of like everyone uses DVDs for everything. Everyone has these vast DVD collections to being like, oh, a boutique thing you have the Blu-ray of, right? Maybe it has some cool packaging or behind the scenes footage. I'll hold that thought though. Double smoke now as they're trying to clear things up by those creeps. Axe is licking their lips. And now Dosia is looking to siege away in dragon form. The Crimson Guard gets popped. The Midnight Pulse is there as well. The pull in from Rubik. Breathe Fire also doing a ton of damage, and oh, this Arc Warden clone is going to get annihilated eventually. By this, yeah, Solar Crest.
Whoa, that was a real ear.
We said Wuxia action coming out here with the double Hurricane Pike. They did lose a ranged barracks. Top
okay, to the split push.
Dire.
Well, that's what you got to do in this case. Now you're down 17K. You play the game differently.
18, 17K, sure. I mean, you will have base problems. Oh, and there's the grab onto Dosia. An amazing overgrowth to bisect the fight. They are focusing this Dragon Knight. He will respawn, and he will not have Dragon form. Abravia diving deep, and there's the Black Hole onto Arc Warden. You can't use your abilities if you're Black Hole and suppress. Oh, but an incredible blink call. Bloodstone from Axe spinning around, hurting 3. Abravia dropping low. Mad Dog dropping low. Staples, though, with an incredible grab in. Spaghetti Jesus trying to get something out of this. A double chop from Axe. Abravia diving back in bravely with that. Oh, no, dude. That wasn't the play. He just got chopped, too. The triple chop from Axe. Oh, my goodness gracious. It was looking so good. The strong, high-value pick off of Arc Warden. And then 3 people just meet their end at the edge of Axe's blade.
I thought that was going to be like the big turn. You landed the sick Black Hole on the Arc Warden the first time that hero's died, but then that turnaround, you just didn't have enough gas left in the tank. Because the Axe, yeah, they tried to take that fight because they saw the Axe went back to deal with the split push, but he just came back.
And now, keep in mind they did get the Aegis from Dosia as well.
Yep.
Has Dragon form up again, so they will take care of this tier 3. Pops the Fortify for the barracks. The Crimson Guard trying to mitigate some of that damage. Now Narathene is back. They have Roshan's Banner. They have cleaned that up, so the creeps are vulnerable again. But there's the blink, the call, and the dunk onto this Luna. This OK Axe cannot stop chopping. And another chop. That's like 5 chops in a row. This Axe is going ballistic. This is single-handedly just like closing all of the ledgers on for Entropy. The buyback from Enigma. No Black Hole. Another chop from Rubik. Oh, Narathene, are you next in this horrible Axis chopping spree? You're falling low. The BKB is committed, but a killer overgrowth. Spaghetti Jesus has been absolutely lights out on these tempered overgrowths. This will repel the Axe for now. The BKB runs out, but there is the shackle shot onto 2, catching Abravia and Spaghetti Jesus. They are on the offensive now. They're diving in. The BKB, the uproar to dispel. Now Spaghetti Jesus is deep. Dosia. Oh, a bit of a grief from their Enigma, destroying the trees, but Spaghetti Jesus will get out just fine. You got 2 Arc Wardens, and they're feisty, and they're here, and they're pissed. 2 Lucent Beams now coming out for this Luna. She has gotten that talent, and you're gonna get another pause. Are they pissing on each other again? What's going on here?
Hard to say. Hard to say.
I just want to give me a
have
breather,
telescope.
dude. That was insane.
That was nuts.
Oh my goodness. BRB door.
Yes, that's a classic.
Yeah.
Timeless.
It's like, what else? Mouse problems? Rat chewing on foot.
That's my favorite.
Oh, they ping.
Oh my gosh.
Creep wave.
The boys are here. And you know what?
How does this keep happening?
Like 26K gold lead, but all the buildings, all the barracks are still here.
Yeah. You know, that is what you buy. You buy not having the axe for the beginning of that fight, but holy shit. Well, my water bottle is open on its own. Freaking me out. All right. Yeah, Kanye's disciple. Chipping away. No, don't let him see my eyes, dude. My brand. My brand.
The water bottle just cracked me. The water bottle lid. Oh, let's show the people. Let's show the people. How do you open them?
Yeah,
like we're just talking, we're gesticulating, and then all of a sudden
talking about axe. You're talking about like, oh yeah, when you have these barracks down and you have that pressure applied to your base, that's really what it buys you. The axe isn't there at the beginning of this fight, and it's just like flips open. We're easily amused here at Heckle Studios. It's the nitrous oxide we pump into the vents. We have fun here.
We have a lot of fun.
We have a lot of fun.
The thing is, at this point, gold lead doesn't matter. You turn around one fight with a good black hole, and you have Luna.
We saw what a good black hole did in that fight. That Arc Warden met death.
And we saw countless Lunas. Like, we all know Lunas can just kill a base in one fight. If you don't save up for buyback, if you're not disciplined, that could be it.
Yep. Are we back in the main game view?
Yeah.
Second. Good. Good. That's why we need the second monitor.
Yeah. Right.
You know. The next round of VC funding.
Yep.
AKA,
if you know any millionaires or billionaires, send them our way.
We're very good at our job and need money. So.
Shout out to Cash.
Shout out to Cash and Capital. I mean, Cash is capital.
That's true.
Shout out to the shareholders.
All these shareholders.
Shout out to
Studios. Buy low, sell high.
Staples is going to get this Tormentor Shard. That's the that's the safe telekinesis.
Ooh, that's huge.
Yeah, that can be massive for Axe, for Shackle Shot, for Gleipnir, all that happy horse shit coming out from from KGD. That the mature BKB. This Arc Warden has kind of plateaued a bit monetarily. I mean, they are couching like $3,000, but it is still
holy moly.
Yeah, it is again the heroes that can farm like crazy and the heroes that can't. Still, I mean, the graph, I thought it would have been much deeper in terms of win percent, but we're only sitting at 64. Yeah, I was expecting it in like the 80s or something with how commanding KGD have been after winning those 3 team fights in a row. But their base, but her emails, but her base.
Butterbase.
Butterbase.
What would like a base made out of butter sound like?
Like a lot of. Do you want me to do Foley work here?
Of course.
Upper bracket. Yeah, sure. All right. It'd be like I'm trying to walk around. It's like.
Oh, okay. That's the Butterbase.
You're just farting everywhere.
Sure. Lead is balloon.
Here to eat the bad parts of the Foley work.
Lead is balloon to 30,000. My bad on that one.
Staples, that shard did not save you there. There's a huge fight. The black hole, the incredible overgrowth to get the full duration, and now the eclipse. They're in the butter base. The Gale Force trying to repel them, and they're just undulating there in the corner. A satanic pop now from Dosia, and they are on the back foot. Entropy needs to get something going. The buyback. Oh, an incredible hook shot into the back from Juicer. Jukester will take them out with the Blade Mail to mitigate that damage. No buyback on Luna. No buyback on Rubik. Both on the deck. Buybacks from both Primal Beast and Treant Protector, as now it is looking pretty good for KGD to start doing some serious base damage after that flubbed fight.
Wow, no buybacks left. They're going throne. They don't.
They are just going to go for the throne.
No black hole. No buybacks.
Yeah, and yeah, they blink in. There's the Gleipnir onto the Enigma and through the. Oh man, that's going to be a quick and easy dieback for that Treant Protector. Spaghetti Jesus, we've shown such patience all game, all series long, but that was simply not it. The first tier 4 goes down. The second tier 4 goes down, and I think that might just be it. GG, well played. Congratulations to KGD. We will see you tomorrow in the grand finals.
Wow. Such a strong performance. I mean, a team of that poise, it takes poise to do that. And it takes, it takes knowledge of knowing when you can really push it to know, okay, they're trying to mess with us. That's I don't mind that first high ground attempt from them. When they had Aegis, when they had Black Hole, that's when you do it. But the second one, that was a little undisciplined.
Yes, I mean, and that was it. I think that's what threw the game for them.
It was just straight. It was like 5-0, 5-0, 5-0, 3 straight team fights.
Like
and
the cops are here.
Yeah, and then they just.
Our executive producer, everybody, show Cat or you're fired. Yeah, we love you.
Aw, look at that. You showed up.
That's right for the finals. He's like, everything okay here? We're still holding the company line. We're talking about capital and stuff, right? It's like, yeah, just like you ordered, Cat.
Of course.
You got it.
Wow. What a game.
I did not expect the team without the Enigma and the Luna to be able to turn it on a dime like that. But now we're seeing why that Arc Warden was banned in those first 2 games.
Yeah, right? I think, what was that, 1 death?
Probably just the 1 death in that fight
yes.
where they had to pull Axe back to defend base.
Yeah, 10-1 and 14, Axe 15 and 9. Jeez. What a series from OK. That was incredible.
Yeah, I mean, happy birthday, man. Like, you were the gift you give to yourself, the gift you give to your team is a grand finals berth. Congratulations again to KGD. But we will see, of course, Entropy tomorrow in the earlier game in the lower bracket finals.
A chance at redemption. I'm sure they want to run back at that.
Yeah.
They're going to be hungry for that grand finals. Who are they up against?
I don't know. Whoever won between or the winner of Bro Esports and the winner, we forgot how the Moscato was facing somebody at the beginning of this set, simultaneous to this set, and they will be the competitors.
Wow. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be an amazing lower bracket final. I will not be here for that, so enjoy. But I am going to catch this grand finals. I would not miss it.
Yes, this is the one to catch, folks. That's MD2L Season 17 upper bracket finals in the history books. We will see KGD in those grand finals. Folks, it has been a pleasure casting here with you. That's all we got for you here tonight. I'm Dr. Heckle. That's Snow Plaus coming at you live from the beautiful, roomy Heckle Studios. We bid you good night. Take care, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Take it easy.